Last time on Trinity Isle.
Baldia will sort of see what's going on, and he will say to Kretash, I'm gonna go help the injured. If you ever come across a Goliath with a flaming red beard, you let me know. Kretash, in the corner of your room, you see Cassiopeia sit up with a jolt.
Where is the
Ahead of you.
The sound
Ahead of
coming
you.
from the fucking village! Is it from the fucking village?
Bow before Stroud von Zarovich. Later that night, Kretash came into the office, ripped up every piece of paper on my desk, and set it all ablaze, along with his beloved Bonnier. Tell your brother I say hi when you see him, and the door will close.
What?
He will lift his faceplate, and you will see the face of Master Toe, sat on a horse in front of you.
You?
How are you still alive? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Trinity Isle. How are we all doing, everybody?
Glad.
Excited.
Alive?
Happy.
Technically, yes.
For now.
For now. Welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, we've actually got 2 sessions back to back that are on schedule, and we're on time.
Hell yeah.
Which I don't actually think we've been on time since about April, or April or May, one of those
Would have
two.
been before. Well, it would have been April because we would have had to run on time whilst I was in America.
Yeah, absolutely. So roughly then, but we're here, we're back, we're better than ever, and we're gonna start things off straight away as we always do. We're gonna get right into the nitty gritty because we've got some stuff to cover tonight. But we'll be starting as we always do with a rundown of the cast. So, hello and welcome to Takumi Inui's Human Fighter, played by Shadow312.
Hello, that is I. Thank you for joining us.
Hello and welcome to Kretash the Cold, the Dark Elf Wizard, played by Malachi Gaming.
DelphiniumRai.
Hello and welcome to Seelia, the half-son elf bard, played by Trinity Isle artist DelphiniumRai.
Howdy. I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I'm not gonna fight it. I don't know.
Hello and
Continue.
welcome to Wa Dastings, the human paladin warlock, played by TheMrWa.
Hi, I'm not myself right now.
And last but never least, hello and welcome to Cassiopeia, the Aarakocra druid, played by TheBarinade.
Hello. I am more myself than I've ever been.
Which we wish was let further from the truth.
And
Interesting dichotomy.
I am, as always, your below average dungeon master, CJ_Zephyr, and we'll be going straight in with a rapid recap from TheMrWa.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. If you joined us last week, you will have enjoyed our discussion where we decided to pay a bit more attention to our Aarakocra friend, and we would make our way to Livian's Lookout. On top of that, we realised that there's an alchemist we must find, and we started to make our way. Crowley already inspecting the area in search for the alchemist. During this, we set up camp as, navigating through the forest. In that time, we set up camp, and nothing really happened apart from, ancestors of Seelia decided to make an appearance and have a little conversation. We carried on travelling the next morning and managed to avoid confrontation with Ron, Rob, and Bob. These 3 creatures that are slowly becoming dragonkind, to which we find that they are on the search for a certain elf whose mummy is missing them very, very much. We find out that Seelia is the one they are searching for, and we manage to avoid battle and confrontation without being noticed. Seelia then disguises herself to, avoid detection, and a conversation is had about whether we should carry on to Livian's Lookout, knowing the risks that there is. Also, throughout this time, Kretash has opened his book of blood magic, which has caused more information to be revealed. And finally, Strahd has decided to take centre stage and speak with the party directly.
And that is exactly where we will join our group of adventurers. You will all see, as around Strahd there is this around Wa, sorry, there is this sort of smoky visage, this sort of black, inky look. He is still there, he is visible within this cocoon-like state. However, you will find that his movements are not his own as he follows the shadow with great accuracy. Long black hair, similar to Wa's own, slowly drifting, and 2 red eyes glowing fiercely as he stares at you. Kretash, you recognize the visage to be none other than Strahd von Zarovich himself. I am Strahd, but you already knew that. And he will smile, what looks to be a glass of red wine in his hand. And the floor is open.
Cassiopeia will stand back and look to the others in the party for reassurance, as if this, as if to ask with her eyes, "Is this meant to be happening? Is this fine?"
I'll notice Cassiopeia step back. I will look at her reassuringly, but I will stay where I stand. I'll look back at look up to well, quote unquote Strahd. What do you want with us?
Absolutely nothing.
Kretash is gonna roll his eyes and walk off.
I am simply here, Takumi, to fulfill the deal made between Mr. Dastings and myself. I want nothing
Which
with
is?
you or your friends. Our deal is
Okay.
simple. I give him power and save Kretash, and in return, he allow me vision into the material plane. I am so very bored in Barovia.
From that, I can inquire your peering through his vision to see what happens here. Are you scouting something out? Scanning out the place? Taking notes? Surely for some sort of end,
I
other than
see
to ease your boredom.
you are not educated on my history. I am trapped in Barovia by my parents' curse, a curse which I have found no way of lifting even through the corrupted weave. And it has been so long since new blood has entered Barovia that I doubt it will ever happen again. It was on one such a night I sensed a connection, and I explored it, and I found your Dastings. And now I simply watch, offer guidance when requested, offer power when needed, and in return, I am entertained. What more could a man like myself want?
Well, this deal has no doubt marked Mr. Dastings here. This has clearly been taking a toll on him.
And yet he continues to accept and grow into the power that I provide.
Should he
Can
go ahead?
can he really object though? After all, you did make a deal. It's not like he can walk off.
A deal which he chose to enact. And should he
True.
want to reject my power, well, it is rumored that your friend the alchemist will be able to help him. But if he does break the deal, I will take all that I have given, including the life of Kretash and the lives of the undead which I snuffed out at the heritage site.
Should Wa continue to pursue this link of powers between the both of you, what will end up happening to him should he continue to go down this road with you?
He will potentially become one of the most powerful warlocks your world has ever seen. My reach outside of Barovia is restricted to him. In a way to Kretash as well, but not in a way I can influence. Like I said, this is all, to me, nothing but entertainment. I have no effect on you, as I know that is what you all fear. Though it is very, very entertaining to see that I still terrify simple mortals.
There's many things someone can be scared of.
Like
You
your
one of
power.
them.
It scares you, doesn't it, Takumi?
It does. There's no use in denying that.
I will admit to you this. Immortality gets boring after a while.
I thought so.
Don't you, at this point, don't you just want to end it?
Are you suggesting I kill myself?
No, not. That's not exactly. That is not
You
exactly what I was suggesting. I'm just asking. Like you're bored. What else is there? If you have infinity, you've lived
I have this.
for.
And should someone be strong enough to kill me, I welcome them to try. But there's a reason I'm alive and those people are not.
I mean, I'm just asking what you're getting out of life, because yeah, I don't know. Just I do envy the elves who get to live long lives, longer than my life, definitely. But at some point, doesn't it get like too much?
When you've lived as long as I have, you get comfortable. I may be trapped in Barovia, but it is my domain. And so long as I live, Barovia will survive. I think I've made myself quite clear. And should any of you require my knowledge or counsel, I'm not going anywhere.
Excuse me. What kind of counseling do you offer?
That will require idea on what you need.
Well, my name is Cassiopeia, and I'm trying to figure out how to best come up with nicknames.
And there are two ways to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Physical appearance.
Uh-huh.
For example, I was once called Dread.
Did you used to wear dreads? Why the hairstyle change?
I was named Dread for the dread helm that I once wore in battle.
Of course.
Another way to offer a nickname to someone is a personality trait of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
For example,
Mm-hmm.
I would call Mr. Dastings Dimwit.
Casimir doesn't laugh.
Divine boom here.
I see. Is his wit not that bright?
It's not necessarily about brightness, but how one uses their intelligence.
I see. I think I understand. In that case, I will hereby nickname you Red Wine.
Oh. Yes.
Maybe just
Wine.
Red for short.
He'll take a sip. Such a fine year. 38, if I remember correctly.
So for what year is it in game? Do I know?
He is not referencing the calendar year.
Oh, can I
He's
correct him with the calendar here?
It is 412 years into the third era.
Okay. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's 412 years into the third era, if I remember correctly.
I mean, the person I got this from died at 38.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm not. And he'll sip again.
He will not. It's just like another step back again.
Does anyone else require the knowledge of an immortal?
Have you seen my sister?
I have not. One of your kind has not ever entered Barovia.
I see. Okay.
If they did, they didn't last very long against my underlings.
I see. Well, I hope that your intuition originally is right, and that nobody has entered of our kind.
I haven't heard someone hope I was right for a very long time.
Are you usually wrong?
People often try to bet against me. It is a foolish endeavor.
I see. Understood.
That will
Is
be
this your
all.
first experience gazing into the material plane, or have you seen other happenings?
First since my curse.
Hmm.
Many, many years ago. If that will be all, I will return your paladin to you.
Anyone else? Do you two need anything more to ask or say? I don't have anything right now.
I don't really think there's anything.
Can I talk, or am I not able to?
You are blinded, and you
But I
cannot
can
speak.
talk. Okay, right,
You
that's
can
what I
he-
need to know.
You can hear everything, but you cannot speak and you cannot see.
We'd like Wa back. Shocker.
Do not waste my knowledge. but very well. And you'll see the shadow begin to seep back into Wa. And a few moments will pass while you will regain your senses and you will feel a sense of cold go down your spine.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Did you guys get what you needed from it?
Didn't really need much.
Were we meant to receive some sort of package?
No, but you could have probably pried for information.
Oh, I did that. I think I've learned
We
of a
got
way to make
what we-
nicknames.
Outside of campaign, Malachi, I need you to settle something for us.
Just fucking with
Your
me.
No.
character yesterday, was it Malachi the 4th or Malachi the 3rd?
It was clearly the third. Look, I remember clear as day.
Besties,
You're muted.
No.
this
No.
this is post.
The
Th-
fourth.
Thank you!
This
Malachi
no.
the fourth.
No, right. This could be important.
No, Malachi the third was I only ever brought up once when I mentioned that he was my father who died.
I was just trying to mess around, but in chat only.
This could, yeah, that information is
It could-
important.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very
yesterday's one
important.
by
This is
Lau.
Relevant, unfortunately.
All right.
Right. But anyway, back to it.
Yep.
I
You will
feel it
notice
was
while that
important.
Kretash is about 200 feet down the road.
Kretash walked off immediately once Rod showed up.
Well, I feel it was important that you guys saw what I saw.
Yeah, we got an introduction, asked what we could, but at least the way I see it, this seems to be Strahd's first experience gazing into the material plane. So I wasn't
Yes.
really sure what else I could put it
So
at.
whatever issues you guys have with the fact that you can hear it, clearly, if it's his first interaction, we've got nothing to worry about. So hopefully we can move past this and just carry on our way and carry on with our journey.
Well, I'm ready to move, and all of you are. Kretash has already gotten a head start.
Yeah, he just saw Strahd and was like, "Okay, bye." But yeah, let's just go.
Okay. You will all continue to travel to the south. You will catch up to the group. Calcifer had
To
sort
the
of,
creek.
well, Kretash and Calcifer, who had
yeah.
sort of kept close to Kretash, but always made sure he had an eye on Cassiopeia in case he needed a translator. But when the group sort of reconvenes, you all travel, and you make it to the edge of the enchanted forest by the time the sun begins to set, and it is time to camp for the night.
Cassiopeia will perch up in the treetops if there are treetops to perch in.
There are plenty. The jungle trees have gotten smaller and less sort of the density of the trees has gotten a lot thinner. You can notice that there is no moonstone in this area whatsoever, only these little sort of crystallized stumps where it has clearly been harvested.
Could I inspect one of these stumps?
Yeah, go for it. Roll me Arcana.
Okay. That's a 21.
Let's go.
Nice.
I was waiting for the net 20. You'll see these stumps, and from you've been observing Moonstone for a couple of days now. Whilst you've been flying, you've seen a lot of this stuff. From the look of it, these stumps have been harvested. Like the Moonstone that was here was harvested many decades, perhaps even centuries ago. There is no sign of color whatsoever. It's almost like sort of glass. You can see right through into the dirt below.
Ooh, okay. What can I see?
There's not much. There's just sort of dirt, the occasional pebble.
The occasional pebble. I like to inspect one of those pebbles.
You can't get to the pebble. It's underneath the crystal.
I would like to remove the stump if possible.
Bucket, roll me strength.
Okay. Just a straight strength
Trinity
check?
Isle, ladies
Just
and gentlemen.
straight strength.
It's a 3.
You
Sorry,
so you go to peck at the stump to try and sort of crack it, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage as you injure your beak.
Oh my god. Ooh, okay, I think she'll stop to that. She takes a bludgeoning damage from trying to peck the stump. I think she would just stop.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Cassie, what's going on?
I was trying to harvest the stump.
That stuff?
That stump, yes.
I'll
Well, we
I'll
can
place
clearly
a
see it.
I'll,
It
I'll
had
place
you
a hand
stumped.
on I hate you so much. I'm gonna place a hand on Calcifer's shoulder and sort of beckon for him to maybe give Cassiopeia a hand.
He will do so, and he will go over to the stump next to you, Cassiopeia.
Mm.
He will go to swing his axe, and as he does, he breaks off a small sort of glass-like shard of crystal and hands it to you.
Cassiopeia's eyes light up as the best.
You may add a
Thank you
As a
so much.
question,
You may add a moonstone to your inventory.
how are you picking it up, considering you've decided you don't have hands?
She like, you know how
Wings?
like when like something is too hot out of the oven and you only have like thick sleeves, so you kind of like just.
Mhm.
That's how she grabs everything.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you may add a moonstone to your inventory.
Let's go.
When I was watching the VOD earlier, I was skipping through it to find certain bits, and there was this one section where we just had this discussion about how Cassiopeia has decided to be the only Aarakocra without hands.
It's a genetic thing for her family. Very
She has big wings.
But yes. And then Calcifer will sort of take a seat on the stump and look out, and from where you are, you can sort of begin looking out into the plains as the sun for the first time is in complete view since entering the enchanted forest. And there's this sort of amber glow as it goes over the long grasses of the plains.
Ooh. Cassiopeia will sleep.
Just sort of where you are, or up in the trees again?
Up in the trees with the moonstone in her beak.
Okay. You're able,
Aw.
and you all sort of see Cassiopeia fly up into the treetops and find a perch, sort of surrounded by these blue leaf-like tree appendages that she makes into a sort of protective curtain. And the rest of you are free to do whatever you would like to do with your camping time.
Do our surroundings look any different from usual, other than the thinner trees?
So it's sort of to the western side of your camp is the enchanted forest and the sort of the jungle filled with colourful trees and the occasional sort of darting fairy or pixie, and to the east the plains opens up to you and you can see for about a mile from everywhere from the sort of northwestern to the southwestern kind of eastern, sorry, cone that you've got. If anything was going to sneak up on you from that side, they'd have to do exceptionally well.
Hmm.
It's a lot more flat than the rest of the plains are. Almost like a savanna.
Okay. Right. I will sit myself down near the center, I guess, wherever any fireplace, maybe. I'm gonna just continue reading my Dragons and Bloodlines book for now.
Okay. From this,
I
oh yeah, just sort of
I was just gonna say I'm gonna
yeah, just very quickly for Shadow. What you mainly read about is how some dragons, if they are charitable enough, they will offer a sliver of their power to the bloodlines of humanoids and mortals, and this has spawned certain powerful sorcerer family trees. Seelia.
Yeah, I'm going to find the tree nearby to sit down and lay against, and I'm gonna try and focus on like the moonstone and I don't know, just try and like meditate on it, try and connect with the power of the weave.
Alright, I will sort of set you up to do your long rest in meditation as well as sleep with the moonstone, and in the morning, if there is a result, I will let you know. Wa and Kretash, what would you two like to do?
Kretash is just gonna be keeping an eye out.
Okay.
From where we are, can we see Livian's lookout? Because I'm guessing it's mostly a flat area between where we are to there. So even like the tip of it, or anything around the surrounding.
Not from this distance. It is still sort of a couple days travel away.
Okay. I'll just start reading my book, the one that is what one did I start on? Was it Sylvan or Draconic last time? It was
I'm pretty
You
sure it
started
was
Draconic.
Sylvan.
yeah.
I thought it was Sylvan.
No, because
No, it was
he said he
Draconic because no
should
one
have.
else had Draconic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he said he should have picked Sylvan because we've got
Okay.
Calcifer with us.
Alright. In which case, like, you learn sort of very basic, very, very basic words. Not how to apply them in a sentence, but sort of you learn the words for things like water and tree and fire and these very sort of mundane elemental terms. And
Um,
Kretash will take a look out. Takumi, I can hear you.
uh, can I do like after I'm done reading the book I was reading? Am I still able to do something else, or
It
is that
would
all I?
depend on what you have in mind.
Okay, so what I have in mind is, since I know Draconic, I was wondering when I noticed Wa reading that and starting to learn, I was wondering if I could help him learn that a bit more with what I know.
Yeah,
My character knows.
you can absolutely kind of speed up the learning process.
Yeah.
While you'll sort of
So
see as
yeah,
oh yeah, no, if you want to take it, by all means take it.
I'm just gonna walk up. Hey, what language are you learning?
At the moment, Draconic. Sylvan is next, but for now, I feel Draconic may be more useful for us.
I do know Draconic. Would you like some help? Maybe I can help. Put some practice with you in for it.
I
Uh,
I think that would be very good. However, I feel at the moment I need to get the basics down from the book before we start doing it in a practical format, just to help with the education process.
need any help with the
But
basics, or do you got?
I think I've got the basics, but I will come to you when we're at another stop when I feel like I may need some assistance going forwards.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah. Don't don't mention it. And I'll walk back to where I was sitting.
Okay.
and start preparing a my bedroll.
Absolutely. And before long, the moon will begin to sort of make itself known. In Kretash, you spend the first 4 hours of your night keeping an eye out on the horizon, and within those 4 hours, nothing will happen, but you do feel yourself needing time alone, time to meditate, regain whatever you have lost throughout the day.
I actually actively choose not to sleep.
Okay. In which case, you will take the full watch, and I would like you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes!
Bestie.
What did you expect?
Good. That's good. That should be fine. Saving throw?
Yep.
18.
Okay. You are not affected for now. The sun will rise, and Cassiopeia will be the first to wake at the first break of dawn and sort of stretch yourself out as you feel the warmth hit your wings, and you will all slowly wake up in your own time. Kretash, you'll see Calcifer kind of stretch his arms out and let out a big sigh as he stares out onto the plains, pulling his axe up, putting it onto his back, and he'll give you a nod.
Not that.
Alright. Would anyone like to do anything before you leave camp?
I'm assuming this counts as a long rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
To
So I
everyone
get my
except
former dread back.
Kretash.
Yeah, so I get my former dread back. That's the main thing.
Cassiopeia will jump down from the treetops and rejoin the party.
Very nice.
I'll get up, freshen up, all that. Is there like a lake or stream anywhere nearby?
There is a small pond. Alright.
Okay.
And Takumi, as you go over to this pond, roll me perception.
All right. I'm on it. Okay. Perception 12.
And now roll me stealth.
See what I need for that.
Because there's no
Okay.
passive stealth, so it doesn't.
That's also another 12 with disadvantage.
Okay. You sort of go down to the pond and you remove your gloves and sort of you wash your face. But as you sort of splash the water, you'll hear from the other side of the pond, you will sort of hear this sudden rush of movement, and you won't see what, but something will dash back into the enchanted forest, and you'll sort of see the bushes kind of settle themselves, having been brushed by something. And on the other side of the pond, you will see two sets of tracks.
So these two things, are they in the direction I just came from?
They're
or are they off?
they're going back into the enchanted forest.
Okay. So once I'm done with that, I'd like to walk over, look at the tracks that I can see
Roll me nature.
across. Okay. 17.
They are horse tracks. At least from what you can tell.
Okay, horse tracks. And then I like to walk over to where that stealth figure was darting around in the bushes. Is there anything I can discern over there?
From the tracks, you can tell that they've booked it. They've gone deep into the forest. For what reason you don't know. If it's a wild animal, perhaps to hide. If it's something else, perhaps to avoid detection. But all you know is that they are gone, and they moved
Okay.
very quickly.
Okay, so there's horse tracks and other another indication of someone or something moving very quickly. Okay, I gathered all that, I'm gonna go back, rejoin the party, and what's I'll just see what's going on here if everyone's up or not. If not, I'll let them take the floor.
Alright, was anyone doing anything whilst Takumi was at the pond?
Just chilling out, stretching, taking in the sun, chewing on my moonstone.
No.
Alright.
Just vibing and throwing around the moonstone.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Alright.
I have some information. I was just out over by the pond over there. Two things. Near me, I noticed someone or something in the bushes near me, and it moved away very quickly. And across from me, there were horse tracks. Both trails led further into the forest. So we're not alone. Not sure what these could be or mean, but it could be important.
If we detoured our route for every set of footprints we come across, we'll never accomplish anything. We already know that
Right.
back and towards the forest there are creatures hunting one of us. So continuing forward would still be the most beneficial course of action.
Right. I just felt it right just to let everyone know.
Yeah, thank you for the info, Takumi. But yeah, it's good to be aware, but let's continue on going.
Okay. And your journey will continue unless anybody objects.
Did we discuss about whether we should be going?
If you wish to have that conversation, you're free to.
Yeah. Do we think it's wise to go to the very place that they want to take you?
I mean, we wanna help Cassie find her sister.
She is in disguise, so that'll give us one layer of cover. We do
Uh,
need to find whereabouts as to Cassiopeia's sister as well.
when Takumi mentions disguise, I'm gonna look towards Kretash and like point this, as in like, is it good? Is it
Yeah.
visible?
The spot is
Is it?
visible.
It is visible. Okay, that's fine.
You've slept.
Um,
The makeup wore off in your sleep.
I'll
have you
relay
ever?
that back to her.
I've worn mascara, slept, and then woken up like a panda the next day.
Yeah, but like concealer
the
is
spot,
good for a while. But
Seelia,
okay,
the
it's
spot is
visible.
visible.
Okay. I'll take out some concealer and just dab it on top. I'm gonna look at Kretash again.
It's no longer visible.
Just not.
Did you
Well,
say it
I think
is
the
or it
substance
isn't
is just
visible?
used.
It's no
No
longer.
longer.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just nod. And I'll look back at the conversation we're having.
It's up to you guys. Just our journey is going to be a lot more perilous, knowing that one of us is hunted.
Perilous?
Yes, risky, dangerous.
I mean, you were already hunted. We did just fine with that. It's not
I
our
wasn't
first
hunted.
time. You were wanted, you know.
Wait, what?
Like earlier for,
Potions. The The trip up to Gaidanus, I think, is what
Yeah.
she's.
Yes, but we weren't aware of that. We went into that. We were aware that they had issues with what I was. We're now actively going somewhere where they want us to take you.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Well, this is what I'm asking. If we're going there, are we going there and observing from a distance, or are we going right up to the front doors?
Of course,
The-
we're not going to go right up to the front doors. We'll head up, see the layout, see what the situation is, find out how to
Yeah.
proceed one step at a time. I don't recall anyone saying, "Oh, we'll just go right up." Here is
No,
this person.
I'm saying that as a figure of speech, but
Yeah,
We should take
you
our
know,
time and evaluate as we go, as we become more aware of the situation. If it becomes too dangerous, then we'll obviously evacuate.
that's
yeah.
what I wanted to know. If it becomes risky, are we leaving or are we still going for it?
It depends on the level
We'll,
of risk and our belief in our incompetence, I think.
yeah, we'll find out when we get there. Just like what we did back up the road earlier with that funny conversation Cassie had.
You did. Yeah, you did really well, Cassie.
Did I do something?
Remember your talk with those knuckleheads up there?
She just looks down at the ground. Yeah, I think they're looking for Seelia.
They are.
They are.
Oh, so it's yeah. Mm. Is it Maya? Do I like Maya? I'm gonna ask like in
Do you?
character.
Do you?
I don't know. Do I like Maya? Do you like Maya?
Well, Cassie, you had a nice chat with Srod about nicknames. Want to put that to the test?
Well,
See if we can give it another shot.
that's not something I can force upon you. You have to. I think you have to like it. But I think you're a good person, so I'll like whatever you pick.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
well, wasn't saying force it. If you have an idea, say it, and if she likes it, she likes it. If not, we'll just try again.
I have an idea
I
in
mean,
that case. From my
yeah.
lessons with Strada.
Yeah.
Concealia.
Oh my god!
That is that. I,
Katia looks
I-
earnest. She doesn't laugh like I'm laughing.
is a do not hit him. That's thank you for the suggestion. Yes, Yoga.
that
I will
I
leave that in
think
your
I'll
hands.
yeah, I think I'll stick with Maya and I guess forwards address me as Maya. Like they're
Okay, Maya.
sorry, name change. Second, but you know. Um okay. So
So Maya it is. Let's go.
also if it ever like I'm just gonna like look towards everyone and be like if there's ever a situation where it would be best for your own safety to flee, like I'd understand that. And you are free to, and I won't hold it against you.
Understood.
what do you mean by that?
I I don't really know what lengths my
Hmm.
mother would go to get me.
Okay. Yeah. I think I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean I obviously would love your support, but I wouldn't hold it against you if you decide to look out for yourselves.
Okay.
We've stuck
Hope,
together as far as a team. I
hope.
think we'll do our best to avoid that sort of scenario.
Yeah.
We'll make it out together.
Hopefully, it won't come to that.
Hopefully, yeah.
In which case, the party will be free to travel to the south. And you will walk through the plains, a familiar environment that gives you a sense of comfort, a sense of familiarity. And Cassiopeia, you will see the occasional beasts, wolves hunting, and birds cawing in the sky, the sound of eagles above you. And you will travel, and it will take about 3 hours for you to reach the crossroads. You sort of make it to a familiar fork in the road where you know that to the south will take you back towards Ocean's Edge. If you go to the east, you will reach Gaidanus, and from what Rithik has told you, going north will take you deeper into the plains in the direction of Levine's Lookout. And with that, I would like you all to direct your attention to Roll20.
Mm-hmm. The gigantic map is loading. Wait.
Created cold has no active conditions.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Never seen that before.
Are you showing how?
Alright. You'll all find yourself in the center of this crossroads.
Zephyr, it's a big X. Can I dig down? Is there treasure? Do we find the One Piece?
I knew you were going to say that.
Sea of Thieves.
If you would like to dig, you are welcome to.
I'm digging.
Wa. As Cassiopeia digs, you will see a familiar sight. The sight of blood stained in dirt. Cassiopeia, you find a worm.
Let's go.
Takumi, you will also recognize the distinct hue. Seelia, Kretash, and Cassiopeia, you will not. You'll just sort of think it's a darker dirt.
Recognize.
I'm gonna add a worm into my inventory.
What does it remind me of? Recognize of...
I think we may not be safe here, guys. Just before.
I found a worm.
Well done.
Wow.
Seth, have you seen the message I sent you?
Not yet. Give me a moment.
That's fine.
Cassiopeia, you will hear a
Can I investigate the worm? What kind of worm is it?
Okay. And it doesn't happen then, and you identify that it is an earthworm. However, whilst you are distracted with said worm,
I tried warning him.
Get a worm! She was curious. She
give
was
me
interested.
a moment. Not that one, that one. There we go.
Well, whilst you're doing that, Zephyr, I want it to be known that I have readied my shield because of the fact that I've noticed blood on
That
the
is
ground.
fine.
I also do that from what I see, and I'll just say to everyone, there's blood on the ground.
That is fine. Right, let's roll
Blood is covering the ground.
3d4 and
3D4.
decide.
Oh no!
So, Wa, you are number 1. Celia, you are number 2. Kretash, you are number 3. Cassiopeia, you are number 4. Takumi, you are number 5. If we get a 6, we will get a reroll.
Oh, we're all rolling.
No, I am rolling. I got a 4 and
Oh.
2 rerolls. I got a 3 and another fucking reroll. That's another 6 and a 2. Alright, Celia, Kretash, and Cassiopeia. Firstly, Seelia, you will see an arrow land at your feet. Kretash, does a 21 hit?
Hate you. Yep.
Ruh-roh.
You take 4 piercing damage as a crossbow bolt lands and grazes you over the shoulder, cutting your robe. Cassiopeia.
These were new robes.
Yep.
Yes, these are.
Cassiopeia.
These are your-
Mhm.
I assume a 23 hits you.
Look, it only just barely pierced
Yes,
through my
I
armor.
know
Only
you.
just- it was close.
Look,
though.
I know you're the god bird. Okay.
The god bird.
All right, and Cassiopeia, you will take 8 piercing damage as another
Oh my God.
as another crossbow bolt will be fired directly into your back as you inspect this worm, and is sort of sticking out of you from the left of your spine.
Oh my god.
Then, you will hear the familiar sound of a war horn and a goblin
Ah.
cry.
Hey, remember I said it might be better to not take the path?
And this is
No,
what
I
you
just remember
see
you asking us if we should, not that we shouldn't.
as an ambush.
I think.
You see two bugbears poke out of the bushes
Oh.
on either side of you. Takumi, you recognize as two wargs come charging from above the road, hidden in sort of deeper brushes a little while away. And you will all sort of notice as three goblins are each hiding in trees with crossbows.
Of course.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
19. That's 19.
Okay.
2!
17.
That one!
Yeah.
And Seelia, what did you get?
I got 19 without a mod. I don't know if there's a modifier for initiative. I don't
Initiative
There
is
is,
your dexterity.
Ha! So it's 18 because I have a -1.
That's fine by me because it means you don't have to re-roll against Takumi. So it makes my job
Yeah.
slightly easier. And if you give me a moment, I will cue up the music. Thank you, Barinade, for the filling in.
Thank you.
I do appreciate that.
Big points to anyone who knows what that song was.
I have no.
Do it again?
It sounds so familiar, but I'm
So
not
at the
Alright.
beginning,
Vaguely-
it sounded like
vaguely
Children of the
familiar.
Grave. But it's not.
Alright. To begin with, Goblin C in the tree to your eastern side is going to take a
Goblin.
shot at Wa.
No.
That one. There we go. And what? You're fine. You sort of bring your shield
Yeah.
up and you knock the crossbow bolt way into the air.
So glad I've got that shield again.
Yep.
My armor class is actually decent.
And then, Takumi, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, let's see what's up. Don't need that tooltip. Go away. Can I see either of these two?
You can see everyone. Because they need to sort of come out of their hiding spot to get a line on you. So equally, you can see them as well.
Okay. I'd like to shoot Goblin B over here with my bow and arrow.
Absolutely go for it.
That's a 14.
That does
To
not
hit.
hit.
Doesn't hit. Alright.
No, your arrow
Uh,
flies and it lands into the tree itself.
Okay. Okay. That'll have to.
That
my
going
turn.
to conclude your turn? Alright, then we go to Seelia.
Hi. Yikes. Just first off, very yikes. I am currently looking at what the fuck I can do, because your girl's not very fighty. So I will attempt to throw not throw, like, what's the word? Short bow, aim with a short bow. It's not -1 anymore? No, it is still -1. Never mind. It's not to aim. Okay. So that is 12 to hit.
On what creature?
The one that's like closer, like B.
Warg B?
Uh,
Because there's
what's it
Warg.
called?
So there's the big warg on the road. There's Goblin Bee in the tree, and there's Bugbear Bee in the bush.
What exactly is a warg, if I may ask?
Celia
large-
would not have that knowledge. From
Um,
what you can
okay.
see, it's a big kind of sort of bear-looking creature, but a lot more
Uh-huh.
feral-looking.
In that case, I'm just gonna point because I'm not this one.
Okay,
I
Bugbear
tried to
Bee.
attack this.
Okay,
Yeah, but it
that,
doesn't hit.
what was it? A 12?
Yep.
Yeah, no, a 12 will not hit Bugbear Bee, unfortunately.
It's okay.
All right, is that all you do with your turn?
I would also like to give some encouraging words to Takumi in the form of bardic inspiration.
Go for it. Go for
and say, Takumi, it's okay. We both had a rough first shot. We got it. It's gonna be fine. So, bardic,
We'll make it work.
we'll make it work.
Alright, so what does this do?
I believe you have an inspiration dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should give you a 1d4, I think, at this level.
1d6, always 1d6.
A 1d6. Not always
Yeah.
1d6. Once I know for a fact at level 5 it's a 1d8.
Oh, okay. Well, there's time.
So it will go up over time.
All right. So, Takumi, you can add a d6 to any skill check, saving throw, or attack roll. You need to announce whether you're using it before I give the result.
Yeah.
So let me know in advance, obviously.
Okay.
And you can also use that on saving throws for death saves.
Yeah. Does
So-
this last 1 minute, 10 minutes?
I believe it's 10
Oh.
10
minutes.
minutes. 10 minutes.
So-
Yeah, you can do so after the roll, but before knowing the result.
So yeah, you've got 100 rounds worth of bardic inspiration.
Okay. Shouldn't take me
Alright.
long.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Alright, and then Goblin Bee, who is in the tree, is going to have seen that Celia tried to shoot at the bugbear and will retaliate by shooting at her. And they will hit you.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Waiting. Waiting. Oh, wait, no, too early. But my reaction, it's when damage is announced, so I'll just do that.
Yep, that's
I'll
fine.
re-announce then.
Yep, that's all
Sorry.
cool. That's all cool. So in the initial damage will be a 5. However, Takumi,
Yes, reaction. Okay. So who just shot at her?
B.
Goblin Bee, the same one I tried to shoot at.
Yes.
Okay. As that's happening, I'm just gonna quickly look at Kretash. I'm gonna take out the corrupted moonstone he gave me. I'm going to hold it. This once I'm gonna try to channel my powers through it, like Kretash suggested to me, as I try to channel my sonic power protective field through that to lower the damage she will take from that hit.
Okay, so you'll see Takumi pull out this corrupted stone, and then describe to me, like, you've described the sort of gesture you do. What would you like this psionic shield to look like?
What I want it to look like.
Yeah, like, so the actual power itself, when you cast this power, how do you sort of envision it? Sort of in... when it actually comes out, ignoring the stone for now.
Yeah. So right in front of Seelia, wherever that arrow is about to hit, in front of where she's standing, I imagine there's this, and because of what I've already seen with the color of this thing, the light neonish purple, I mentioned there's this circle
Mm-hmm.
that appears in front of her, and there'll be like one diagonal line cutting through this circle, right as there's circle.
Yep.
The bow, the arrow hits the circle, and then there's the diagonal line that goes through.
All right.
So
Okay.
it does that.
You will see Takumi sort of reach out with his right hand, corrupted stone in his left hand, and the purple in his veins will glow vibrant. Kretash, a chill will go down your spine.
I made sure to look at him before I did this.
Yeah, and you will
Just so he's
see
aware.
I told him to do it.
Takumi's eyes will glow purple. The stone he is holding will not react, but Seelia, in front of you, this sort of dark purple circle with like these sort of little runes along the edges will appear as the bolt comes at you. Kretash, I believe it's a D6 plus 3.
Yeah, for me it is a d6.
Make that roll. Make that roll.
Okay, so okay, that's a 6, so 9. That it maxes out.
All right.
9.
You will see that the crossbow bolt blast through the circle, and it is shattered. And what remains is simply like splinters of the crossbow bolt that do hit you, but you know it's like being rained with like very small pieces of wood. It doesn't really hurt at all. If anything, it's just gonna be annoying that you're gonna have to pick a couple out of your cloth later. And then this circle will sort of retract, and his eyes will dim back to their regular color. The veins still glowing, but not as bright. And Takumi,
So did you? Yeah.
you will
Sorry.
recognize that the stone didn't positively affect or empower your spell in any way. It did not react. But you have successfully used your power, and you will sort of feel this energy in you, present as it ever has been. And I believe there's nothing more this goblin can do. So we will go straight along to Crete. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna like look at the shattered pieces and look at Takumi and just thank you, but was that a good idea?
For just this once, yes. I'll explain afterwards.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Kretash, it's your turn.
Yep. Moving to there. Just need to make sure this is still within range. Perfect. I am going to straight off the bat cast Ray of Sickness at the warg.
Warg A, is that?
Yep.
All right. What needs to be done?
I rolled it.
Okay, cool.
That's a nat 20.
All right. Double the dice you roll. Oh god. It's going to get the spare dice.
Oh,
You guys know my rule.
Yes.
All right. Give me. So you will roll. Or you'll roll double of all the dice you roll. Give me 1 moment. I'll be back in a second. Need to let Olive out.
Bye. The baby wants to be free.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
Trinity chat. Nope.
Roll.
Oh, that's what do I need? 68.
oh, not that many then.
4. Well, the spell's only the spell's only 3d8, but because I've only got 2nd level spell slots. That's promising. That's very promising. 8,
These are new ropes.
15,
This is
20,
great.
24, 25. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Alright. And remind everybody, what does this ray of sickness look like as you cast it?
This is literally just like this oozing green bubbling liquid
Alright.
spraying from my hands.
And you will fire it forth from your hand, and it will hit the warg, warg A, I do believe, very intensely, and it will recoil, falling to its side, retching and reaving before it melts into a puddle of melted flesh, boils, and green bile. There you go.
Oh.
Well then. Okay, so they don't have more than 30 hit points. That's good to know.
Don't talk points, you get hit. Talk
It's-
shit, get
it's-
hit.
No,
It's
don't talk
enemy.
personal points. I'm just saying that these things can't handle more than 30 hit points.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm in knowledge.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, or is that going to end it there?
No, that's gonna end it.
Alright, very nice. In which case, we will go straight on to not Bugbear A, sorry, Goblin A. And he is going to try and take a shot at Takumi after seeing this dark magic erupt from inside him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna presume no, but does a 10 hit you?
Thankfully, no.
I think 10 is the number you need to PTK us.
Yeah. Alright, in which case he will fire, and the arrow will zoom over your head with this sort of whistling sound. Alright, but nothing more will happen. Bugbear A will jump out of jump up from the bush that they've hidden in. And then 20, 30, there you go. They will run through the bush, which is difficult terrain, and they will throw a javelin at Wa.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess an 8 doesn't hit you.
Funnily enough, it actually doesn't. No.
Alright. In which case you'll see this javelin just sort of plant itself in the dirt next to you, and Warg B will then advance on Takumi. Coming right up close to you, this sort of growling beast. And it will go to bite you.
Okay.
And it will nat 20 as well.
Okay.
So,
Bro.
look,
It was about time it hit one of us.
we love the drama. Okay, so Takumi, you will take 16 piercing damage. And I would like you to make me a strength saving throw.
That's strength. That's 20. 25?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Alright, and then Bugbear B is also going to get up, run through their bush, run to here, and they will throw a javelin at Cassiopeia.
No.
Yes. Does a 21 hit you?
Jeez.
Yeah, it hits me.
Okay. You will take 5 pierce.
Don't say wait. I have a thing.
If you have a reaction, you can take it.
Yeah, it's cutting words as a reaction when a creature you can see within 60 makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage. You can expend 1 use of bardic inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like. Need to find the 6. That's the most basic one. Okay. I subtract 1.
Cassiopeia, you take 4 piercing damage.
Thank you,
As
Seelia.
this javelin kind of comes at you and it lands, scratching the side of your leg.
I see this and I all I can do is just wince as I see this.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yeah, my attempt at distracting it would be just to make a loud noise at it as it attacks Cassiopeia.
All right.
That's my cutting word. Just to scream back at it.
Scream back at it.
And then Cassiopeia, it's your turn.
Yes! I feel like I'm gonna die in a turn from now, dude. Okay.
No.
Okay. Cassiopeia will move to get a little bit of a better vantage point, I think, because otherwise she's going to end up, maybe by accident, attacking her friends, and she doesn't want to do that, so she's going to move 25 feet directly up, if that's okay.
That's more than fine.
So that'll be her movement, and then she's going to attempt to use a guiding bolt to hit Bugbear B.
All right. I believe that's a roll to
Ooh.
hit, so go for it.
All right, so I'm going to be using the use version of this. I have 2 uses, and then I can cast spells later. So I'm going to try to save my spell slots for now, just in case we need to use healing later.
Probably.
So that's it's an 8 to hit. What the heck?
That doesn't hit.
No.
You fire your guiding bolt. You sort of outstretch your wings as the constellations glow upon them. You fire this beam of light and you hit the bush.
I've had so many bad rolls so far. I had a 3 for strength before, which was +0. This was technically a 3, but it was +5, so it was an 8. I'm melting.
This is
This
the
is
22
payback.
episodes of good rolls you always seem to manage to get.
I know, they've run out. It's run out.
Is that all you
I
do
think
with
I've
your
done my
turn?
turn. I don't think I can do anything. I used all my movement and I used an action, so
Yeah,
I think I'm just-
bonus actions? Any bonus actions?
Going once, going twice.
I have no
So-
bonus actions. I'm pretty sure I don't even think I can use a bonus action after using a spell or anything. I think that has to be with a cantrip, right? Or an action. But not with
Depends.
If you're using a spell as an action, I allow you to use your bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's only
Wish
if
I had
it's
one.
like the only exception to that is if it's a concentration spell.
Oh, okay.
You
okay.
can't
Yeah, I
do a bonus action on
Cassiopeia
the
literally
class.
only has actions, unfortunately.
All right.
For now.
All right. In which case, we go to Wa.
Oh, hello. I guess it's time to get stabby on some things. So we'll move over here. And then we will we'll stabby. Does a 17 hit?
It hits.
For a total of 8 damage.
Very nice.
Oh shit, I want to do something first, but okay, don't worry about that. That's a bit late. Bonus action. No, it's too late. I forgot. I'm done.
All right. In which case, we go to top of initiative, and Goblin C is going to take a shot at Seelia. If it lets me roll the dice.
It's not going to. I'm immune.
Does a 15
Takumi
hit?
Still protect. It does.
Okay. And they're not hearing any reactions. So you will take.
Wait. I can do a. Wait. No. I can do a reaction. I have another cutting words. I'm gonna swear at it again. I'm, like, I don't know how exactly this does. Like, I'm guessing she sees them. Like, how is it attacking me? Is it like aiming at me?
It's firing a crossbow bolt at you. So you kind of use your magic to enhance your words and try and distract it.
Okay, so I'm just going to say like your mother taught you better than this, and I will yeah, roll my d6 to it. Wait, 3 -3 on the damage.
Alright, you take 3 damage, piercing, as the goblin will respond. No, she didn't! She died in a bread making accident!
In a what?
Bread
In a
baking.
bread baking?
Bread making accident.
Bread
I'm
making.
sorry for your loss.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
I'm the
yell
one that
back
poisoned the
after.
bread.
Fucking hell.
Con-
Accident.
lad.
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations. Then
What a lad.
Fucking psycho. Crazy goblin.
Alright,
carry.
Takumi, it's your turn.
I cast a fireball at the 3rd level right in front of me.
Fucking
No,
fire with a
no.
fireball, that's terrifying.
No. I'm gonna use my longsword to strike at the warg right in front of us.
Alright, go
So-
for it.
18 plus 6, that's 24.
I'm assuming you don't want to add anything to that from your bardic inspiration.
No.
Alright, that'll hit. And if you want to
One
use
D-
your
okay.
psionic die, now it's the time.
No.
He's resisting the power.
No. That's an 8. 8 plus 6. Okay, that's 14 slashing.
On the warg,
On the warg in front of Juan, I guess.
you bring
Which
your
is Ward B.
blade back, go for a jabbing strike, and you cut it down, and it falls bleeding and dead.
Oh? Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times did that walk get hit?
Twice, I believe.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just gonna look back at the. I don't remember what it was, and I'm gonna go like, why are you attacking us though?
Because they're goblins.
No.
What he said.
Don't you have anything better to do? Any
No.
hobbies?
They're
We're
sad.
in a war!
Well, I don't know.
Seelia, it is now your turn.
Have any of the bugbears been hit? B has. Has A?
I missed A.
Can I try and determine like if one like I'm actually gonna ask like which one of you is in charge?
To answer your question, Malachi, it doesn't look like either of the bugbears has taken any damage.
That's okay. That's no stress.
What was that, Seelia? Sorry?
I already forgot. Which one of you is in charge?
King Nasha!
Which one of the ones here?
We're just scouts! You gonna attack us? I'm kinda getting bored.
Well, if you're bored, you can leave. I don't really want to fight you all that
No, but we want to
much.
kill you!
Why? What did I do to you?
You showed up in our territory! The plains belongs to the goblins!
I didn't know. I'm sorry. Can we just carry on? Pretend this never happened?
No!
We won't bother you if you don't bother
Seelia,
us.
please, just kill them.
I don't want to.
Seelia, I'm gonna have to ask you to use your action now.
How to turn combat into Monty Python movie.
Wait, give me 2 seconds to see the.
I was like, how can I make this combat so that so that it's really difficult to avoid, because I want to Cassiopeia proof it. I know, I'm making an ambush with goblins who you guys have already been fighting, and you know are like your enemies.
Well, I don't want to fight people.
Cass is ready to
I'm
You,
gonna-
kill
well,
these.
unfortunately, Celia, you are in combat. There is not much you can do.
Okay, I'm coming forwards to this much, and wait, let me see if I'm gonna hurt anyone. I'm not going to. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on myself. I
Alright.
think that's how it works. Yeah, technically. And they need to roll a Constitution save.
So Thunderwave, you, if you're casting it from yourself, or
Yeah, that's how it works.
but no,
like,
you will
as
take
far as
damage there. If it's Thunderwave,
Oh,
it just
it's
has to be.
so
You could
15 feet. It
So
sweeps from you.
yeah,
Oh,
but
no. Zeph, you're thinking the other one.
Yeah,
because
this
I've
one
thinking-
is,
because I've had this debate with Lau. So Thunderclap is the one that hits everything around you. Thunderwave, it's a 15-foot cube that emanates from a spot next that, as long as you're in contact with it. So, for example, you could cast it emanating from that spot to cover. Where's my drawing?
No. Thunder wave. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you.
Yeah, from
Each
you.
creature in a 15-foot
From-
cube originating from you must make a.
Originating from you, that
Constitution
doesn't mean you are in the center. Originating from you means because a cone originates from you. So it can be so it would be like that. I've had this debate with Lal and I've done a lot of research on it, because if it is
Okay,
from you, it would basically be the exact same as Thunderclap, sorry. So for
okay,
example,
I get it.
you would place it here. So it's just got to be, you need to be in contact with a square next to you. That's where it comes from.
Well, can it be like a little two here and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for example, to help you out, you could draw it from there. You're in contact with this square here.
yeah, that's
So yeah,
I would like to do that, and it has to do a con save. I am casting it on second level. It has to do
absolutely.
a con save of
Give me a moment because I have to pull this thing up. It fails.
I fail or it fail? Like,
Well,
what does
it was the
fail
one
mean?
that rolled, and you made it roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
It failed,
Okay.
so
It gets the
Good.
full brunt of it.
Okay, so the way that I'm gonna cast this is I'm just gonna stomp my foot very annoyedly, and it's just gonna erupt from
Alright.
like my foot in that direction. And I need to do 3 d8s, and I need to find the d8s. What the fuck? Okay, I'll pick that up. So that is a 6, a 3, 6 plus 3, 9, and 2, so 11 damage.
alright, 11
Yeah, it's
damage,
gonna
and I
take-
believe it's pushed away from you as well. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's pushed away 10 feet.
Alright, meaning it will go here. Alright, and you'll all sort of hear Seelia stamps her foot into the ground, and there's this sort of sonic boom that erupts in front of her, and you'll see the bugbear sort of stumble back. And it will regain its footing and look up at you with a sinister snarl. And then we go
I'm
over.
just gonna look back.
We go over to Goblin B. It's gonna take a shot at Mr. Dastings.
Yo!
You alright?
Dirty 20.
Strangely enough, that hits.
Oh.
Alright, rolling damage. Any reactions, say so now. Otherwise, while you take 5 piercing.
I would like to use my reaction to say no you.
Okay, you fail.
Yeah, I'll take it. Ah, dang.
Yeah. And then we go to Kretash.
Hmm.
This is this meets the beats it, right?
Yep. Always meets
Okay.
it beats it.
With that.
Joys of a wizard, never knowing quite what to do next.
And ice knife. The bugbear.
All right.
Yeah. Does a does a 19 hit?
That hits.
That hits.
Yep.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Hang on, let me just dex. Yes.
They get a 19 on the dex.
Okay. They take 10 points of damage.
Alrighty. You'll see this sort of, I believe you described like an icicle shard
Mm-hmm.
fire out of Kretash's hand, landing square on like the sort of right side of the bugbear's chest before exploding into this frosty mist. Alright. Goblin A is gonna sort of look over, see that Takumi and Wa have done pretty well against the wall, and it's gonna shoot at Takumi. And it's gonna completely miss you. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. The bugbear, having been attacked constantly, is now gonna run up to Seelia and attempt to hit her.
1 second.
Is it a goblin or a bugbear? I'm getting confused a bit.
So the goblin attacked Takumi in the tree. The bugbear is going to attack
Yep.
Seelia.
So
Okay.
Baronade, these ones,
We really don't have to fight.
these ones over here are the goblins. These ones are the bugbears.
Oh, they're different icons. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Seelia does an 18 hit.
Mm-hmm. It
Alright.
does. But I am once again going to use my bardic bullshit.
You can only do one reaction per round.
Oh, okay. So I already used that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was not aware.
You can
Well,
use
in
it
that
at
case-
any point in the round, but only once per
But it's
round. So when we hit top, when
Okay.
when I say that we hit top of initiative again, you can use another reaction.
Yeah, but wait, when did I use mine? Like
You used it when
earlier?
you were attacked by the goblin, who was at the top of initiative.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. In which case,
Hit
you will
me.
be attacked with the morning star that he holds, and you'll take 12 piercing damage.
I am okay. I'm just gonna wince and step.
All
Or,
right.
like not step back.
And you will all see as Celia is sort of struck by this large spiked weapon.
Takumi's starting to look pretty angry.
And the other bugbear, on the other side, is gonna see your anger, Takumi, and try and take advantage of it. And attack
I knew
you.
You're falling for the trap.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. You take 5 piercing damage from his Morning Star.
Okay.
Cassiopeia, we go to you.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I think Cassiopeia will remain where she is because I think she has a good vantage point from here. Because nobody's in the way of like any potential attacks that she wants to make. But she's going to try and make the same attack that she did last time, except this time she's going to try to attack the Bugbear A. Is it? That's next to Seelia?
Yep.
Alright.
That's with your guiding bolt.
Yes, my guiding bolt. She's going to try to use it again, so I'll roll to hit. Oh, it's a natural 20! Let's go!
Alright. Double
There we go.
all the dice you roll.
Let's go! Alright, I'll just roll it. Wait, how does this work? Because I'm doing it all through roll 20.
You just...
I just do it. I just roll it once and then just double what the answer is?
no, roll double the dice because you could get a lot of different numbers. So if say you have to
so
roll,
I just do it
Roll
twice.
it, roll
So
it
eight-
twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of 4d6, I'm rolling 8d6.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just click the thing twice, and I think it should give me 2 of them in the little thing. So
32.
17 plus 15. So 32.
I will tell
Point-
you, it didn't really matter what you roll, but I let you do it anyway because it had 6 health,
Homage.
so there was no way that it was gonna survive that. All right, Cassiopeia, you open up your wings again, and the constellations will sort of begin circling around you. All the stars in them colliding into the singular ball, which then fires out into a beam of light. Seelia, you'll see in a moment this sort of thin, silvery white beam of moonlight strikes directly in the chest of the bugbear, and they ignite in this sort of radiant fire, and they burn, and they die.
Burn.
And this is in fact radiant damage, it's true.
Yeah, it's almost like I know what the
Love it.
spell is.
Okay, since I haven't used any of my movement, could I use it now?
Absolutely.
Alright, I think Cassiopeia will move. Hold on, let me take out the little ruler. Just make a little measurement here. That is, go. She wants to move to the right of Seelia.
Go for it.
Boom. And she will end her turn.
Very nice. And then we go to Wa.
I use 15 foot of my, 20 foot of my movement to move over here.
Mhm.
Put myself in a flanking position.
You get advantage. Let's
I
use
do.
range attacks. In which case, it's a flat
Yeah,
roll.
well, yeah. I'm then going to not forget as a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And then I will attack with my stabby thing. What's it called? Sword, that's the one. First roll definitely misses. Second roll of 19.
That'll hit.
Perfect. So it's 1d6 plus 2. And for the Thunderous Smite damage, it's an extra 2d6. So it's 3d6 plus 2. For a nice, cool 14, sorry. In
Okay.
total damage. It must also make a strength saving throw.
It can do that. So your blade will kind of be lit by this white radiant light, not too dissimilar from Cassiopeia. And you will sort of bring it down and strike him as this thunderous crack will echo through the valley. And they got a 13 on the strength save.
I don't know what it's against. It just said it must
It'll-
succeed a strength saving throw. Oh,
So it'll be against
11.
your
Okay.
yeah, it'll be against your
Yeah,
save
11.
DC. Okay,
So, it saves. That's it. Yeah, just takes that damage.
okay, very nice. We are at the top of initiative, and Goblin C will take a shot at Cassiopeia, who has moved into range. And they will fail critically. They will fumble. And they will fail the fumble check, which means I now need to roll a d6, and they will have disadvantage on their next attack.
This goblin of this is just falling and tripping over in that bush.
Well, it's in a tree, So like it
Oh, the
goes
tree.
to line up a shot, loses its footing, and falls to a lower branch. So like it's able to save itself, but it's gonna have disadvantage on the next attack it takes. So we're gonna go to Takumi with also flanking.
So I also get advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless you're doing a range attack, in which case it's a flat roll.
Also, do you have any rulings on when I should announce action surge if I want to use it? Like,
If you want to use action surge, you just say like after your attack, right? I'm gonna action surge now and do this.
Okay, I'll.
So yeah, just sort of say like,
Okay.
right, I want action surge, and I'll be okay.
First, I like to use my longsword to attack the bugbear in front of me.
Go for it.
I will roll twice. Oh, am I glad I have advantage? So I'd also like to add the I'd like to add the bardic inspiration onto this.
Go for it. It's a D6, correct?
D6, right?
Yeah.
So 5 plus 6 plus another 6.
I believe
that's
that takes us to
17.
17. Yep, that hits.
17. Awesome. Now for damage. That's 10 slashing damage.
You bring your blade across, you slice it over the throat, and it will drop dead.
And I would like to action surge here.
Go for it.
And I see Goblin A all the way up there. I'm gonna shoot at him with my longbow.
Absolutely. This is Goblin A or B?
A.
A. Go.
All the way up at the top.
Yep, just because I have to scroll.
Oh.
That's 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
That's another 10 piercing damage.
You shoot him directly in the heart and he dies.
Okay.
And is that going to end your turn?
Not yet. I still have some movement left.
Yep, absolutely. Let me just mark these two as dead now that your action surge is over.
Gonna move all the way right up here.
Alrighty.
That will conclude my turn.
In which case, we'll go to Seelia.
I am going to I am going to just put my hands on my chest and focus and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Go for it by all means.
Boom. 8 plus something. Wait, sorry. So 6 plus 5, I heal for 11.
Go for it. Go for it. Is that all you're going to do on your turn?
Yes, I will end my turn.
Alright, in which case Goblin B is going to try and shoot at Takumi. Because he's getting a little close for comfort. And a 19 hits you.
Yeah.
Which means you take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that will be all it does. Kretash.
I'm going to Ice Snipe C.
Go for it. Don't forget, you've still got your inspiration. That your
Oh,
DM.
I don't need it.
Is that correct?
That's a crit.
Double the dice and the bonuses if you have them.
That feels bad.
That will not affect the
Confirm.
explosion, but it will obviously affect the initial.
The initial D10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The D10. Make me a deck save.
How much damage did the initial piercing do?
17.
Your icicle will shoot at this goblin, sort of lodge itself halfway through his body, not too dissimilar to a certain crystal in a certain person's hand, and then he'll look down at it, look up at you.
Bless you.
Oh shit. I will explode in a mixture of blood and snowflakes. There is nothing left.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Mm-hmm. I have to go all the way down here. Cassiopeia, it's your turn.
Alright. In that case, I think for my turn now, I'm gonna try take out the Stumbler.
Yeah, I need to mark this as dead, don't I?
But I think Cassiopeia is a bit concerned about this attack.
Hang on, no, B's not dead.
Oh, have I got the wrong
C's
one?
dead.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, C's dead. The
Oh.
Stumbler is dead.
Oh, the Stumbler is dead. Okay, I'm confused
Yeah, the
about that.
Stumbler is dead.
Yeah, that's why
Sorry.
I thought the Stumbler was dead, but I'm gonna believe Cassiopeia. They shouldn't have done that.
Okay, alright. In that case, Cassiopeia will move. But let me just check something really quickly. If I can. Okay, she's right by Celia's side, so she's how does Seelia look health-wise? Does she look okay? Does she look pretty wounded? Can I just tell this by looking?
So Seelia, if I need to scroll up, Celia's looking a lot better than she is. A few scratches, but nothing,
Okay.
nothing severe now. She has healed
Okay.
most of herself back to
What about
wellness.
Takumi? How are Takumi and Kretash looking?
Takumi is in a mortal state. And Kretash he's looking alright. Kretash is looking okay.
They've basically ignored Kretash aside from that initial hit.
Okay.
What do you mean by
Mortal
mortal?
state is, like,
Mortal
not
state
well.
means you are below 25%.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Okay. How far away is this? Okay, I'm gonna use my action this turn to. Wait, can I just wait? Hold on. I don't think I need a dash. Can I fly? Is it an action to go from walking to flying?
Flying is your movement. That would be your flight speed.
Yeah. Okay. But right now, since I'm on the ground, can I just fly as my movement, or does it like use up an action if I
So you
fly
have to choose
fly?
whether you're going to walk or fly.
Oh, okay. So I just can't do both.
Uh,
I'll
yeah.
be.
You just move one way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay, I'm gonna fly. How? Okay. I'm gonna fly 50 feet, like southeast of Takumi.
Yep.
So I'll be right over here. And then, since I guess I still have my attack,
Yep. You still have your action.
I can't get close enough to heal. I have to be in touch range. But she'll try to do a.
Just throw a health potion at him.
She's worried about attacking in the tree because I don't want her to like or she's worried about like setting fire to the tree with the lightning bolt.
If you need to talk, talking is always a free action. If that helps you in any way.
That's okay. She's a bit socially awkward, so she won't take that free action.
What I will say is the.
Okay, wait. I have a question.
Yep.
Is this a humanoid creature?
I will double. Yes, it is humanoid.
Okay.
Small
30-foot range.
humanoid creature.
Okay. She's going to attempt to charm person.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
She's gonna take out her. You know how like peacocks and like other birds kind of do this, like sort of like the feathery sort of dance.
You're gonna peacock him.
Basically, I'm gonna take out my wings. I'm gonna like do this like the starry sort of feathers to like entrance the goblin.
Okay.
So she'll cast that.
Cassiopeia and Seelia, pacifists. Woo!
So 30-foot range. So, I mean, if the goblin wasn't in the tree, she would probably attack. But she doesn't want to make a forest fire happen.
I mean, if you set the tree on fire, it would take a little bit of fire damage.
It would, but then I don't know what the consequences of setting fire to the forest would be. I think Cassiopeia doesn't want to. She'll kill the goblin, but she doesn't want to like injure the tree.
Kill the tree.
Okay.
Those are her perchy
That's
friends.
That's the line.
But okay, so I need Goblin B to make a Wisdom saving throw for me, Zephyr, please.
All right, and it will do so with advantage because you and your companions are attacking it.
Yeah.
15.
It does save.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn. The bird dance doesn't work.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, it sort of looks at you, and you'll sort of see, Takumi, you'll sort of see these sort of blue wisps emanating from Cassiopeia's wings. But the goblin is not by any means impressed, and will just kind of look at you. I don't like feathers. They're itchy. That's why I make my pillows out of straw. In short temper, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
No. R.I.P. tree.
We will do a bit of a critical hit there. Because I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Yep.
Yeah. For 11 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, the purplish beam will emanate from my hand. You'll probably notice a bit of rage in my eyes from where I've, watched certain people just get smacked down to near death. And you'll just hear this low growl coming from me in just pure anger as I focus this energy toward the creature.
And
That
you
is,
And
straight
where-
to the chest.
straight into the chest. The beam,
Straight into the
this
chest.
sort of purple orb-like beam, will fire, and it will go straight through. And the goblin will fall from the tree, still and dead, skin pale.
I'm gonna go spit on the floor and just go, take that fucker.
Alrighty. Congratulations. You survived.
We got combat!
Let's go.
Yeah!
Let's go.
We're
Alright.
alive.
The floor is now open as you are left to your own devices for the moment.
Could I loot all the corpses?
I was about to say the same thing about the corpses.
Okay, why did I split it? Can we go half-half?
There are 2 javelins. The 2 javelins that have been thrown are available. The weapons
Yeah.
are sort of mangled together to be really useful to you.
Wait, could I please take the mangled weapons?
We could smelt them down.
I'm pretty sure they would look cool now. They look like
You
all
can
bent and,
split
like, technical.
between you 2 javelins and 5 lots of weapon scraps.
You can have the weapon scraps, that's fine.
Okay, she'll gladly. She was hoping for the weapon scraps.
Yeah, I'll take the javelin.
And you will all
Right.
notice as from the eastern side of the battlefield, Calcifer will run over, and he will say
Oh yeah.
to Cassiopeia, "I found survivors,"
Where?
and he will point to the east, off the beaten path.
I'll look to the rest of the group. Survivors to the east. Calcifer found some.
Let's go. I'm just gonna go.
Cassiopeia will start
Follow
heading in that direction. She'll fly on
Can
ahead.
I try to recover 2 of the arrows I shot? One got stuck in a tree, the other one hit a goblin right in the heart.
You can get the one from the tree if you make me an athletics check to climb the tree.
Athletics. Okay.
While they're off looking for survivors, I'm gonna stay here and just rest.
Yep, that's fine.
I
Takumi,
got
what did you get?
23.
You get an arrow back, but you pull the other
I
one out of
do,
the you pull the other one out of the goblin, and the actual arrow tip breaks off as you yank it out and remains within the goblin's body.
Okay, I'll drop the remains of that one. I'll keep the one I get back.
Okay. Well, and Takumi, do you go to the east?
For a moment, I'm just trying not to collapse. I'm just gonna kneel down, plant my sword in the ground in front of me, and just hang on to that sword while I just try to recover for like a few minutes.
Well, you say are you using your power recovery?
No. No.
Okay. In which case, you sort of kneel down, but you catch your breath,
Can
but
I
you still feel pain. Pardon?
like as we're like if like I glance back to see if everyone's following, like do I see
You have already moved to the
Oh, okay.
east, so you will not
Okay.
necessarily be able to see the state of his injuries at this time. But
Will me planting my sword down that I'm not being subtle. I'm just
yeah, but
stabbing it right down.
because Seelia has said she's going to the east already, we
Yeah.
need to follow
Yeah,
that through.
going. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what are you doing at this time?
I suppose I want something with the corpses. Where's the majority of the group?
So Takumi and Kretash are currently resting. Seelia
Okay.
and Cassiopeia have gone to the east with Calcifer to find the quote unquote survivors.
Majority to the east.
Okay, so 3 over to the east. There's 2 over staying here. I'll stay here because I'm not that beaten up and don't really need to rest. So I can just keep a close, keen eye out.
Okay. And doesn't help that Cassiopeia's gone.
After a few short minutes, I'll pick my stuff back up. I'll walk over to Kretash. I'll just say, as you saw earlier, I did as you suggested. Maybe once we set up camp for the night, we can talk about that then.
Did you notice anything?
I noticed that when I used the stone, it didn't positively affect my powers in any way, but I
Didn't seem
once
to react.
again. What?
It didn't seem to react.
No.
All right.
It didn't seem to react. Everything just went the same as it's always went before.
What have I got?
It didn't positively affect me, so it might have not done anything, or it might have negatively affected my powers. I'm not sure.
There was
which
no
one.
effect, neither positive nor
There was-
negative.
yeah. Okay. There was no effect.
All right. Here, pass it back to me, and I'll pull out the water skin that I'd previously been holding it in. And
Yeah.
I safely pass it back to him.
Okay. We will go to Seelia and Cassiopeia. As you follow Calcifer, he will lead you to the corpse of a warg with arrows in it. And underneath it, you will see a bloodied goblin desperately trying to get this warg off of him. He seems to be trapped. Ah. You again!
Hi.
Bugger off, you Minotaur! Oh!
Hi.
Gonna kill me, be done with it already.
Cassiopeia flies on ahead.
I don't really want to kill you.
Cassiopeia,
I
you will
free
see a
you-
pit.
A pit.
Back to Celia, just so that Cassiopeia gets that information.
Yeah. Yeah. If I free you, will you fight me?
It's better than going back to King Nasher a failure. I'm gonna die, might as well die in a fight.
I don't want to fight you though.
Then I'll just kill ya. Bring your head back to the king. That will redeem me.
Redeem you from what?
Well, having my war killed.
Who killed your warg?
The guards. Stupid humans.
Oh, the Neil ones?
No. Dimwit.
Oh.
The human ones from the city.
You don't need to be this rude. Literally, there's no one here. You could be decent.
There's you. You ain't earned my respect. Believe
I
it or
don't need
not.
yours.
Believe it or not, Pointy. This place
You
isn't...
can't see my ears. You can't see my ears. Like, I'm wearing it in a hairstyle where it's covered.
The wig has been... the wig has been ruffled by the fight. You took some hits,
Like-
so...
Disheveled?
Okay.
Slightly
Yeah.
disheveled?
Yeah, okay.
However,
yeah.
I'll have you know that whenever I come out of a fight, even when I'm bloody, I do look fabulous, okay? I want to make that canon.
Yes,
Can,
but you
can
meant...
you roll a d20 for deception?
No, because I'm not 20 yet.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Look.
so I guess you can't see right.
Yeah, he can't see the spot, but it's only really your wig that's been sort of
Yeah.
tussled with, let's say. Listen,
Yeah.
Pointy. World ain't all pretty and nice like you elves think. In the real world, it's kill or be killed.
Can I wait? Can I tie him?
But he's already trapped underneath the warg.
I wanna yeah, but I wanna.
There's no real way you could tie him without first moving the body.
At least bodies don't despawn.
Remember, they do decompose.
Yeah. Well, what would you reckon I do? Would you reckon I just leave you here?
Rather you just kill me and be done with it.
Don't want to kill you. You haven't done anything to me. I'm not saying do anything to me. I'm just saying I don't want to.
God,
Take
elves are
lives.
such coward these days.
Jeez.
Go into Cassiopeia for a moment. You will see a pit.
Alright, what kind of pit is this?
A recently dug one.
Okay, it's the hole in the
will
ground
see,
kind.
You'll see like a small shovel. Sort of looks like the size a goblin would use.
Okay, can I look inside?
You see 7 bodies.
Are they like having a dance party? Are they dead?
They are dead.
Alright, so no dance party.
And yeah, from the look of it, they look like
Hmm.
they've been dead a couple hours.
Okay. In looking at this in the shovel and everything, can I tell that this looks like a grave or something? Is that what this is the vibe I get?
Roll me.
I don't have a
grave digging.
I'm trying
I
to
don't
figure.
have-
I'm trying to figure out. Just roll me. Roll me straight intelligence. Roll me straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence. What if my character's gay though? Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So
I
21.
mean,
21.
That means he comes down and just
So-
crushes Cassiopeia.
So,
No.
you from what you can discern, this was a pit that was dug to just dump these bodies.
Okay.
And I would also like you to roll investigation.
Okay. Boom. That's a 21.
All 7 of the bodies, 2 of them being dragonborn, 5 being human, have the symbol of Gaidanus on their armor.
Okay. Could I loot the bodies?
They've already been looted.
Can I take the shovel?
Add a shovel to your inventory.
Let's go!
How many shovels do you have now? Is that
How
the only one?
encumbered?
I have one shovel.
Cassiopeia is not encumbered because she literally came to Trinity Isle with next to nothing.
Yep.
She came with gold
that-
and basically nothing else.
Yeah, well, I think when I roll her, I choose no equipment, nothing. I just put only gold.
He was
Yeah.
allowed to do that. Technically.
Yeah.
I think I remember in our discussions if you were like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, I was like, oh, you can. I wouldn't recommend it, but because there's going to be a couple of fights right at the start, but you can.
Now you see, my true plot is to just collect everything. But okay, she will. Can I do like a survival or nature check or something to see if there's like any like footprints that look like they don't belong to the bodies around this pit anywhere?
I mean,
I just
there's
want to scan for like threats.
the you can see a couple of imprints in the dirt, but once it becomes grass, the land is too dry to really make any imprints.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. She'll keep flying on ahead then. Well, actually, can she look back? Where is Seelia right now? Is Seelia just-
Seelia is standing above the goblin with the warg body on top, and Calcifer is standing next to her.
Okay. Cassiopeia will wait for Seelia, but like, however many feet ahead she is now, if it's like 50
About,
or however
about
many
40 feet away from her.
40 feet. Okay, she'll hide, but not like out of sight of Seelia.
There's not really any way you can hide. It's just sort of an
I
open
do, have, I
plain.
do have a pit in front of me. I could hide in the pit.
Do you want to really hide in the pit?
She'll hide in the pit.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
It's a 20.
You're
Set.
fine, but
Ow.
it smells horrible.
Okay.
Okay, back
She'll like
to Seelia.
cover her beak with her wings.
Back to Seelia.
Wait. I don't fucking know. Sir. Not gonna kill you. What do we do?
We either
I'm
kill
looking
me,
at-
you free me, and we fight it out, or you leave me.
What is your name?
Why do you care?
Oh no. Like, I would like to know your name. We're talking. It's weird to talk to strangers. And we're not.
Unorthodox way of making a friend.
Yeah. Like,
Well, you're certainly not a friend.
I'm not the direct enemy either. We don't have.
You're not a
beef.
goblin. You're an enemy of the goblins.
That's a rude way of looking at it. Aren't you friends with, like, bugbears and other
They're
types
goblinoids.
of people?
They're all goblinoids. We all come from the same place.
Yeah, but we all live in the same rock thing.
I don't
What's the
care where you
difference?
live. You're not one of us.
Well,
We were taken. We will take back. The gods were
What
cruel
was-
to us. Will be cruel to their kin. I wouldn't
What
expect
gods?
someone like you to understand.
Yeah, because I've never had a hard day in my life, definitely.
Not the same. You elven lot, you get it good. You get magic, long life. What do the goblinoids get? Dirt and shit. They either kill me, free me, or back away.
Zeph, out of curiosity,
Yes,
how long has it been since they left?
about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes? Oh, good.
Okay, what's your name though?
He will not respond.
I will poke him.
He'll try to bite you. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Fine. Wait. Dexterity. Please. 12.
Take 1 piercing damage as he bites your finger.
That wasn't really nice.
I'm
No,
not a really nice person!
At this point, I'm probably gonna start heading off to see where people have gotten to and what's taking so long.
Okay.
I'll
alright.
I'll go with him as I try to
Um,
regulate my breathing and my movements as to not let the
Mhm.
damage spread. You know that stuff.
Okay.
And obviously, I'll
I'm-
follow with because there's no point looking after people that aren't there anymore.
I will let you know when you get there.
I'm gonna look at Calcifer and I'm gonna ask, can you push the thing off?
He will say something in Sylvan. And he will look at the goblin. And he will bring out his axe.
No! No! I'm gonna stand in front of, like, the goblin. I'm like, no. Just, and I'm gonna just gesture?
Make
Like, can
me
you...
a strength saving throw. As he tries to push you out of the way.
That's a 7.
He pushes you out of the way. Kretash, Takumi, Cassiopeia. You will all see Casper raise his axe and bring it down. And Cassiopeia, as it sort of comes down, you hear the cawing of crows as they flee from a single tree near the
Ooh,
crossroads. Seelia, you will see
Okay.
as Calcifer
Nice
decapitates the goblin.
Yes!
Nice DM description.
So, sorry, did we see that as well?
You saw him bring it down, and you see the body of a warg. You don't see what he just did.
I'll
I'll scream.
run up and...
No, I'll scream at him and push him. I'll be like, that's not what I meant. You know what I meant. I meant, you know common.
He will look
What
at
the
you.
fuck was that?
He will look at you angrily.
What the fuck?
He will look at you angrily, and Kretash, as you get closer, you'll see that Calcifer's pissed.
What is going on over here?
Cassie, where are you? Cassie, where's Cassie?
Down here! She yells from 40 feet away inside of a ditch.
If you're
Can you come
shouting,
up, please?
Celia and Kretash will hear a very light down here. Warren, Takumi, he can hear you, but you can't hear them.
Can you come up, please? Wherever
Seelia,
you are.
she'll come out. She'll
Up,
come out.
down.
I was just taking a deep breath and like looking away, and I'm like,
Celia, what is going on? I can't ask Calcifer.
How close are
he
we to
told
them?
us there are survivors. Only to then kill the goblin. I asked him to remove the thing, and he just killed the goblin. What? I'm gonna look at like Calcifer at this point. What was the point of this whole thing?
You will say
Seelia.
something in Sylvan and then look at Kretash.
Do I understand?
Have you gotten out the hole?
Oh yeah, she's flown out.
Yeah,
After,
okay. You will hear him say, I was hoping you would have interrogated him, as I cannot communicate with him. And he sounds angry.
Sort of gonna shrug and say, I'll get Cassiopeia in a second. Seelia, you need to understand this. These things are trying to kill us. Constantly. You're going to have to get used to killing them first. I'm sorry to be mean, I'm sorry that you don't like it. But you are going to need to get over that.
He was literally down, unarmed, incapacitated. That was essentially, that wasn't even a fight. That was just a full on, I don't fucking know the word. Can someone?
Execution.
That was
Massacre.
a fucking execution. Okay, that was like, you know, she knows the word, but I did.
That would be funny in character roleplay.
That was, does anyone have a dictionary?
Okay.
I'll bring out my language books. What language do you want?
No, like,
Did you get any information from it first?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
I don't know,
At this
like
point,
what
I've
kind
walked
of
over.
Again, these things are trying to kill us actively. They're not our friends. The only reason to leave them alive is to get information from them.
They're just fighting for a place for their people to live and shit. Do you think they know about Dallasman's plan in detail about the whole King Nasher?
Do you
like,
think
endless
they care
war?
about us? Given a chance, they will kill every single person on this island. Every single one. Get over it. And I'm gonna walk off.
Cassiopeia lands at this point. I found a grave, I think, further ahead. 5 human bodies, 2 dragonborn, and this shovel that I think appears to be of goblin make.
See? Do you think they wanted to be friends with them?
What happened here?
I killed him. Like they killed the blacksmith. Unarmed. Defenseless.
Wait, who's that talking?
Calcifer.
Calcifer.
That's Calcifer
okay.
talking.
I was
Wait,
making sure.
it's the beheaded goblin! Who the fuck do you think it is?
Body.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like Strahd, like secretly coming out like, you know.
You
I
would
don't know.
know. You would know if it was Strahd.
Okay. I see.
She asked for its name.
Did you get any information?
I was hoping that you 5 would interrogate it, as I cannot speak its tongue.
Cassiopeia will translate for the rest of the group.
I would have arrived sooner, but as you can see, I'm in a very bad.
Oh, shit. I go to Takumi and place a hand on his chest and cast. Give me 2 seconds to see what I'm casting, besties. Wait. I will cast Cure Wounds. And where the hell is it? Nope, is that the wrong one? That is the wrong one. Wait. Sorry. I will heal him for 5.
Alright, Takumi, you
And
regain
attempt-
5. And Seelia, how does it look as you cast it?
Oh no! Wait! 5 plus 5, 10. It's 10.
You heal for 10. How does it look as you cast it, Seelia?
Uh, there is almost golden light coming from my hand, and it's going to kind of like radiate outwards from my hand and feel very like warm and soothing.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry I didn't see earlier.
I believe now correct me if I'm wrong, Zephyr, but do I still look bloodied? Because I'm not saying the number, but
If you are below your half, you are still bloodied.
yeah, I'm still bloody, but a little bit better.
Okay, I think Cassiopeia will double up on it. If she sees Seelia doing this, she'll come up and put a brush her feathers against you and cast Cure Wounds as well. And that'll heal you for 4 more.
Four more? Okay.
Did I roll? Was that a
Yeah, but you have a
nat one
modifier.
on the D8? Oh my god.
Oh fuck, never mind. Yeah, but don't you have a modifier?
That would have been the +3, which would have brought it to 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a D8 plus 3, but I got a 1.
I'm gonna go towards.
Thank you both.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ignore that second one. I accidentally misclicked.
Uh, I'm gonna go to Calcifer and just like stand in front of him and look at him and say, I'm sorry. I didn't think of it that way. I just don't want to become like them.
He will say, and again, only Cassiopeia will understand.
Mm.
He was right about one thing. It's kill or be killed.
Cassiopeia kind of nods in agreement before translating that as well.
And I'm just gonna nod. Also, I did not know about the death pit up until, Cassiopeia
The death
said it
pit.
earlier.
He will look over to Cassiopeia. What is our next move?
We venture forth.
In which direction?
She'll point towards Livian's lookout.
I will scout ahead. And
I'll scout as well.
He will sprint back to the northern road. You'll all see this.
Cassiopeia will take back to the sky and she'll kind of fly a little bit ahead of the group, but not too far, just so she can get a bit of an aerial view of like any dangers or threats or obstacles coming up.
Alright.
Kretash is resting by a tree back at the crossroad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one thing. Sorry.
Yep.
So, at this point, I take it I should remove the corrupted moonstone from my inventory, and Kretash adds it to his.
Yep, just a custom
Yeah.
item, corrupted moonstone. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Alright.
Alright. Kretash and everyone else will see Calcifer sprint off and Cassiopeia begin to fly north. What will the rest of you do?
Well, unfortunately, they didn't tell us what they were doing.
Nope.
Well,
So,
I saw Cassie point, and I imagine she pointed to Livian's lookout.
Mhm.
So, guess we'll be off. See what lies ahead.
I suppose I'll ask how everyone's doing.
Do it. Ask how everyone's doing.
I'm asking how everyone is doing at the moment. Because obviously I noticed Kretash resting, Takumi's still looking a bit beaten up.
I'm not as bloodied anymore. I'm a bit better, but if we get into another fight, I should should last quite a bit if I don't get hit too much.
Okay, because I've only got 2 spell slots left, or I can't do that much more, so I don't really want to have to cure you if I can avoid it, because we may need it in a next fight.
Yes, save it for dire situation.
Okay.
If it gets really bad, I have an item that I can.
Oh.
Okay.
What
Alright.
about you, Seelia? Maya.
I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
Alright.
Is Kretash a distance away?
Kretash is about
Where-
50 feet away back at the crossroads.
Okay.
If there is nothing else, the party will move north.
Nothing else for me.
Okay. In which case, the party moves north, and the rest of the day will go without incident. You will not really see much other than wildlife. You'll see sort of the occasional wolf stalking you from the long grass of the plains, but they will not attack. They will leave you be. And you will get to another sort of fork in the road with a little signpost on it with pointing up the left road and painted on it Livian's Lookout.
Ooh,
Is-
so many
is
forks
this-
in the road. When are we gonna see a spoon or a knife in the road? All right, I need
You-
some diversity in my cutlery.
Is
I
this
need a
the
spoon.
is the T junction on the map?
Yes, it's the T junction sort of by the P.
Okay, so there you go, Baronade. It's not a fork, it's T junction.
A T in the road.
And can someone ping ping where we're at?
You're at the P at Plains.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
almost there.
Right,
Could I have healed myself during the flight, because I think Cassiopeia's just been bloodied this whole time.
If you want to, by all means you can.
All right, she will do so. She will cast Cure Wounds on herself so that she is looking a little better. Do that now.
Alrighty. And you've got about an hour left of daylight. And of course you are welcome to travel at night in these situations, being you're so close to your your destination.
Destination.
But if you do wish to,
That sounds like Dragon Quest.
I'm just explaining
Sounds like
how
what?
travel works, because this is like the first proper traveling you've done. So when you are this close to your destination, you can travel at night if you so wish.
I have a question for you, Zephyr, for mechanics for traveling at night for Cassiopeia. If Cassiopeia is flying at night, because of her, I guess, outward appearance, would she get advantage in stealth?
We will cover that on a case-by-case basis,
Okay.
because obviously if it's a cloudy night, no. But if it's
But on like a clear, starry sky,
starry sky, I may allow it.
the flavor.
Alright. So, do you travel north?
She'll fly back down to the party.
Kretash will insist that we set up for the night.
How far away are we at this point?
So, if you were to travel into the night, you would arrive 2 hours after sunset.
So it's about a 3-hour journey.
From here, yeah.
I think we should camp.
Yeah. If we continue
there-
traveling and something comes up, we might not be at our fullest for it.
Okay. Is there anywhere in the plains that is hidden, like a outpost of trees that we can set up camp in rather than just being out in the open?
That would be a survival check.
Okay, I think I can do that. Or maybe not, we'll find out. 19!
Okay, so we'll say you at least go that extra hour before sundown, so you're about 3 miles north of the T-junction. And you do find a small cave there that would be sufficient shelter. Do you wish to take
Okay.
it?
Let's take a rest here.
I'll immediately
Yeah.
take my long rest.
And I'll take first watch.
I'll join for first watch.
Okay.
How do you look, Cassiopeia? Are you still bloodied? Are you still bad?
I'm looking okay. She's just kind of a bit scratched up. She was bloody before, but after the flight, she looks a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would recommend starting your rest.
I insist. I want to make sure that this cave doesn't belong to some sort of large predator that we might have to be wary of.
Was got it. Sorry.
I feel you guys would benefit more from getting a longer rest at the moment than I will.
I insist. I also want to observe Yua.
You can take second watch if you'd like, Cassie.
I insist on first.
I'm gonna
With what?
go up to Cassie and cast Cure Wounds on her
Oh.
by like putting my hand on her. That's not a shoulder. Is it a shoulder? What is it? That's like a
It
weak
would be a soldier.
yeah,
The
a soldier.
shoulder. So I'm working on it.
It's
Yeah,
okay, bestie.
yeah. She's still
Okay,
bipedal.
so-
It's called the
so-
It's called the scapula.
Yeah. Oh god.
My scapula.
Her
Oh, God.
spatula.
Okay, and I will
Oh,
heal her
reliable.
for 7 plus 11 plus. I will heal her for 12.
12.
Yes.
She looks over to you. Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice watch. I'm gonna head to bed for now.
Rest up,
Okay.
Maya.
I'll do that thing where I offer my pelts to help make more comfortable beds for everyone.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll try to make the most use out of this.
And I will continue. Sorry.
I'll just use that wolf pelt, set up my bedroll, so I can have the most
Yeah.
comfortable long rest as possible.
Yes, there's a bear
Yeah.
pelt and there's 2 wolf pelts. Obviously, Kretash won't get one because Kretash don't use it.
Kretash is
Yeah.
already
Exactly, Kretash
already
is past
done.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the other one and I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna
You get the bear
fidget
pelt,
with-
Seelia.
Thank
You got the bigger. You got the bigger pelt because you took the most damage earlier. So
I did.
it's a sympathy bear pelt.
Yeah, that's a comfort. Like it's literally there's no teddy bear. There's just a bear pelt.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna fidget with my moonstone and kind of, I don't know, just vibe with it as I go to bed.
Before you all take your long rests, roll me perception.
Absolutely, I can do that. Apparently,
Cassiopeia, you succeed by default with your passive,
Oh.
not with your eyes, with your ears.
17.
You both hear, in the distance, a few miles away to the south, the echoes of a roar.
Echoes of a roar.
Okay. Can I inspect the cave from like the outside, the inside, to see if it matches like any knowledge that I might have about like animal habitats?
Roll me nature, because
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a bit more of a broader sort of
21.
identification. I'm gonna message you something.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Yep. I will.
Oh, we're on
message
to messaging already. Oh no.
I'm scared now.
You'd think in my survival check, I would know if this cave was inhabited.
This cave is not inhabited. You checked it earlier.
I fly down to Wa immediately. That's a dragon.
What kind?
The dragon.
That
Yes.
the roar that you just heard.
Mhm. Did you see
Celia,
it?
your
Can you
dragon
describe
buddy's looking for you.
Oh god. Yeah, sorry.
Any more
I'm half-
information?
Zephyr, do you have any more information?
At this distance, that's all you can identify. However,
Okay,
as it
do you have
gets
any information
closer, I will give you more information.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything I
As
can
it
ascertain about the
gets close.
cave that we're in?
At this point, you can't identify. All Wa
how-
knows, because
Okay.
you would have inspected this cave with your survival check. This cave is like, it's a natural formed sort of alcove, which is not inhabited. There's no nest, there's no signs of feeding, there's no signs of young, no prints, nothing inhabited this cave. And you can imagine, because it's like,
Oh,
it's good for a short stay, but it's not a home, it's not a den.
Okay.
you said prince, you meant like a royalty?
You
Yes,
already
is
have
no-
one.
Malakwa the
That's
Fourth is residing in this cave.
There is no purple rain.
He's on vacation.
Yeah. This is the holiday home.
Okay. In which case, how big is the cave mouth?
About 15 feet high.
And how wide?
Probably about the same, but obviously it's sort of
Okay, so-
it's sort of curves, so it's 15 feet wide, where like the 5 feet on either side of it are like very steep sort of curvings.
Okay. How does it look in the area for foliage, trees, like logs, basically foliage, bushes?
Not bushes, not a lot of trees.
Okay. Cassiopeia, we need to get as many bushes as we can. We need to hide the entrance and hope, just hope.
Hide it how? How? What do you mean?
We're going to cover the entrance with bushes.
Won't that look incredibly obvious against this?
Not if you do it carefully.
It's a rather large hole. We have to remove a lot of bushes nearby and stack them up against this hole.
I estimate 12 bushes.
Okay,
However, if you want to go wake the others and inform them of what's going on first, that'd be great.
I think that's a better. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go do that.
You go do that, I'll make a start.
I
Okay.
gotta wake the others.
We'll go to Cassiopeia first. One by one, you are all awoken. Kretash, you're the easiest to wake because you're sort of in a meditative state.
I'm
So-
ignoring.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not
course.
leaving. I'm not leaving my trance.
Okay.
Okay.
Cassiopeia, it's clear that like you've been acknowledged by Kretash, but he does not wake up. Next to be awoken is Takumi.
She tickles Takumi with her feathers.
Takumi, you may
There's a
choose
slight
whether or not you wake
reaction.
up.
There's a slight reaction. What's that? What's that?
Takumi, it's an emergency. I think maybe potentially an emergency. We don't actually know yet.
I will wake up and I'll see Cassie.
There's a
What's
dragon nearby.
going on? Dragon?
Yes,
I'll sit up. There's the dragon.
outside.
He's right. What's the situation now? Are we taking any precautions?
Well, I
what's
would
the
like
plan?
to
Is there one?
cover the entrance to this cave with 12 bushes, approximately.
Okay, get Seelia. I'll go help him.
She nods. She goes, wakes Celia.
I just wake up and jump up, startled, looking around, like being woken up from an restless sleep.
Hi,
let's
Maya.
say.
There is a dragon nearby.
A what?
A dragon, most likely. Probably nearby.
What does it want?
Cassiopeia seems to get lost in thought at that question.
I'm gonna just nudge her. What does the dragon want?
I'm not sure what this specific one wants. I know it's an adult
Okay.
dragon from its roar.
Oh, okay. Did you get where are the others? What are we doing?
I think Wa is attempting to cover the entrance to this cave with approximately 12 bushes. Takumi has been informed. Kretash is in a trance.
Okay. He's in Oh. Okay, go with the others. I'll get Kretash.
Understood. She'll fly out.
Well, it is at this point that Calcifer, well, because he was sort of on top of the cave, looking out, and he will start helping you. Not really knowing why, but he's like, if everybody's being woken up, he will just make assumptions.
Oh, yeah, I'll just look at Calcifer and just go, dragon.
He will nod, and he will pull out his axe and start chopping at the bushes.
Yeah.
Alright, Seelia, we'll go to you for a moment. As Cassiopeia, you join the group.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to like Kretash and say like Kretash.
What is it?
Dragon.
Fine. Very annoyedly get up.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can certainly try. Or
Upon getting up and heading out, can am I able to tell where this dragon is?
It is to the south, coming closer. You can see, as it's nighttime, you're not low, your perception is fine now with your eyes. And everyone who comes outside, you will see this sort of shadowy, lizard-like figure with wings getting closer and closer. Cassiopeia, you know exactly how far away it is. Everyone else
Yeah, anyone
just...
who's outside with Cassiopeia should have just informed them that it's about 3 miles away at the current time.
I try to. Are we are we done helping with the bushes, or is that still the
You've only covered about half of the cave.
Okay.
That's fine.
As we're trying to do that, I will look and try to see which dragon this is.
Well, if we've all now walked out of the cave as well, covering the cave seems a bit pointless.
I'm afraid
It's-
that if we try to remain in the cave, on the off chance that the dragon does discover us and sees through this facade of bushes, if it breathes fire into here, we might be roasted like in an oven, which I would like to very much avoid. I think the outside is a much better place to hide if we can.
True.
to which we can still use what we've collected as cover to hide.
Yes.
Any place where we can hide but still flee is good.
My worry is it won't be fire that's coming down on us.
You and I both. Although, Cassie, I do like your thinking. You're thinking like a true harper.
A harper.
My plan.
Oh.
Yeah.
The dragon
Is that a good
is
thing?
close enough
Yes.
now
It's a
that
good.
you can identify from its silhouette that it
What
is
do we
not a gem dragon.
good.
That's all you can identify at this time.
Okay. It hasn't noticed us, has it?
You cannot tell.
Can I tell if it's a darker or a lighter color?
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you got
Check.
your medic abilities?
Roll me
Calendar turn
perception. Roll me perception, Kretash.
Fuck me.
Can I also?
Yeah.
20. Dirty 20.
It is of a
Percep-
slightly darker hue than... And it is not a roar that is familiar to either of you.
Or breathe a fucking sigh of
Takumi.
relief.
Takumi, from your studies of dragons and bloodlines, you can identify the pitch of the roar to be a red dragon.
I'll
Huh?
say that this is most likely a red dragon.
What does that mean?
From the pitch of its voice, it's a red dragon. Red dragons.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire.
Oh
Fire.
shit.
Not ice, thankfully.
Oh.
The dragon will roar,
Oh.
and you will hear it boom throughout the valley, and it will fly directly over you towards a point on the horizon.
in which cardinal direction?
North.
North.
Okay.
Right up to Livian's Lookout.
Well, it's interesting.
Point on the horizon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
One would assume that if the dragon had this area as a knowledgeable stop-off point, it would have still stopped.
So for how fast does it look like it flies? Out of curiosity, can Cassiopeia ascertain that as a flyer?
Based on how far it is travelled, you can guess it would be at Livian's Lookout in about an hour.
Like, okay, 3 times faster than how we walk, roughly.
Yeah, so, but if you flew, you would arrive not too late after it. Because your flying speed is quicker than your walking speed.
Yeah, I think it's twice as fast.
You wouldn't be,
I think Cassiopeia's-
you're not as fast as this dragon by any means.
Yeah.
But you're not, you're not as slow as everyone else. You would get there sort of a few minutes after it did.
What are your plans? What are you all thinking?
Sleep.
Did it seem to be looking around, or was it focused?
It was searching the area.
So it would have noticed us. So we didn't actually make any active.
Unless it rolled shit on perception.
Dragon.
Because you would have natural stealth from the night.
Hmm.
Can
I think for the moment we're probably safe to rest up, and we all need it.
yes.
I think I want to follow it.
That would be ill-advised. Wherever it's going, there's bound to be action, just like ours up ahead.
If we have to deal with the dragon at some point, I would prefer that we are all at full strength before we do so.
Oh, I don't intend to
Agreed.
deal with it, but I might fly through the night, there and back, in time for a short rest.
There and back again.
Could be dangerous.
It could, but
Very dangerous.
might also gain a lot of information about what's ahead of us. I don't intend on
Cassie.
interacting with the dragon or anything, but I can see from quite far up. I can stay hidden.
we-
Calcifer will say, whilst I do not want to lose my feathered friend, you have scouted before, and you came back alive. I will support whatever decision you make.
I think I can make it there and back within about 4 hours. Very
How do
roughly.
you all feel about this?
If you think you can do it, go for it. I'm gonna head back into the cave and finish my rest.
I'm going to go to Cassie and say, wait, give me 2 seconds to see if I can. I'm gonna go to Cassie and like put a hand on her. I forgot the word already. On her shoulder and be like, please be extra careful. But I do believe you got this, and I'm gonna give her a bardic inspiration die.
Oh,
Alright,
thank you.
you
Thank
have
you,
that
Maya.
for 10 minutes.
Let's
Okay, cool.
hope you can zoom through the air very, very, very quickly.
Leave
There and
me.
back.
I try.
I'm inclined to support you as well in
Thank you.
this choice.
I'll let you know if I find anything of valuable information, I guess, in relation to our incoming travel.
Please do, and of course, if there's anything else you want to talk about what you see, just I'll be glad to listen.
Sounds good. Get some rest in that case. I'll be back soon.
We will.
And she'll shoot off.
Very
To a
nice.
distance.
The rest
Full
of
flying
you
speed.
will continue your resting. Cassiopeia, time passes, a couple of hours, and you do see Libyans Lookout. Smoking, damaged, but not in ruin.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see a lot of kobolds.
Like how many? In the vicinity of like tens or
A
hundreds?
small
How many do I see?
army.
Okay.
And there's this sort of war camp around Libyans Lookout. And you will see the red dragon perched on a hill, sort of looking over the camp, discussing with what looks to be a dragon-like humanoid in golden armor.
Okay. And the dragon-like humanoid doesn't look like the armor and stuff isn't similar to the kobold armor, right? This looks like it's two separate factions or parties or whatever that aren't interacting.
The
Is that the vibe I get?
kobolds aren't really wearing armor.
Okay, so just a kobold army, and it doesn't look like that the dragon and then this person in the gold armor. It doesn't look like they're like there as well. Like is like the chief of that tribe, or it doesn't look like that. They're like together, or is it separate?
They are either spying or they are overlooking their
Okay.
force. It's one or the other.
Okay. All right. Okay. And that's all I see. Is that right?
That's all you do see. They are surrounded by trees.
Mm-hmm. Does it look like there's plenty of places to hide, like around here?
You could hide in the trees if you
Okay.
roll the stealth check.
Does it look like the? Okay, she's not going down. But is there Does it look like the kobold army is like surrounding Livian's Lookout, or is it just like next to it?
They are occupying it.
Occupying it. Okay. Okay. All right. She'll fly back.
You will hear another roar. As will Wa, as you are about to finish your watch. Similar, but different at the same time.
Not coming from the red dragon behind me, right?
Coming from where you came from.
So from
Wa,
the south again.
This is getting out of hand. Who wants
Oh, no. Okay,
This
all
one
right.
is
I'm
moving.
heading back.
Yep, you move back. While you sort of feel a rush of air as something flies over the cave. In Cassiopeia, as it is a clear night sky, roll me a stealth check
All right, with advantage.
with advantage.
Yes, I'm blending in.
There you go.
Oh, wait, what? This is a natural 20, baby. Let's go.
Ah!
She disappears.
As you saw, you fly underneath an adult white dragon.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
There it is. He was right.
Let's go.
And it looks like
Tom was right.
they land next to the red dragon.
Oh, of course, yes. Yes.
A
Great.
They're buddies. Cool, nice buddies.
A couple hours will pass. Kretash, you may complete your long rest. And as you do so, Wa and Kretash, as you awake, you will both see Cassiopeia land at the mouth of the cave.
What did you find?
It's an army of kobolds occupying Livian's Lookout. It looks burnt but not destroyed. The red dragon is accompanied by a mysterious dragon-like humanoid figure in gold armor that appears to be its friend. And it's looking over the kobolds. I can't tell just from looking whether or not it's just overseeing them or if it's spying. Kobold army doesn't appear to be wearing any armor. There's a lot of places to hide around it, but they appear to be occupying Livian's Lookout.
I'm not sure we'll gain
How many?
anything from going there.
I don't think so either.
I think from my cursory flight, that might be all the information I need.
All right.
There was a second dragon as well.
I flew underneath it, a white dragon.
It's too risky now.
We are not going to Livian's Lookout.
No. Our best bet
And
would be
like, Kretash will be basically stiff at that point, just frozen solid in place.
I think our best bet is to rest up and we'll head back to Gaidanus.
I think we've got a good amount of information.
Cassiopeia, I know you really want to go to the lookout, but
I've been to the lookout.
okay.
If there's any information to ascertain, it's not a really safe place to ascertain it directly there.
Okay. Kretash, you okay taking watch whilst we then get some sleep, and then we'll discuss with the others in the morning.
Fine.
Seelia, make me a Constitution
You're just gonna
saving
burn
throw.
that image into
Wait,
your mind.
hold
of
on.
the
No,
golden-
I
no,
did
whoa, whoa,
not
whoa, whoa,
hear
whoa, whoa.
that.
Actually, wait. Let me double check. I need to double check the
Double check,
inventories. I believe it is Seelia. I believe it
Yeah?
is Seelia. Yes, Seelia. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. $14?
You feel a warmth in your pocket, even as you sleep. Cassiopeia, with your passive perception of 15, you'll see a small glow coming from Celia's pocket.
I'll head over to Seelia.
Celia, you can choose whether or not you wake up or not.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm too paranoid and I sleep poorly right now.
Oh
Pocket
no.
with the
What?
sending stone is glowing.
Okay. I will get up and take it out and look for the rest of the party.
3 are awake. Takumi is still asleep. Calcifer, you assume, is outside.
Okay. I'll like and try and gather their attention. Like wave it. And say we have a message. And I'm gonna like get up and head towards them. And
I'll meet her halfway.
I'll follow with.
Would I have heard that, or is that not?
They have
the
not
DelphiniumRai?
actively tried to wake you.
Okay.
well, it's the middle of the night and I'm guessing I just got it or
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm gonna like nudge Takumi on the way.
Takumi, you do feel a small nudge. You can decide whether or not you wake up.
Under the circumstances, prior, I will wake up again.
We have a
Oh.
message.
All right. All
And-
right. Yeah. Let's see what that's.
And yeah, I'm gonna as we like have kind of gathered, I'm gonna. How do I turn it on? Do you just like?
You just
Sorry,
you
no.
sort of hold it up, and it's more like a mental thing that you sort of you mentally sort of make the stone aware that you would like to receive the message,
Yeah, I would like to receive the message.
and you will hear Rithik's voice. I hope you five are all well. I'm not sure where you are, but we've just seen dragon sightings north of Gaidanus. If you are going to Livian's Lookout, I advise against it. I'm sending scouts to check the area and make sure everything is okay. And I'm concerned for Celia's safety. And the message will end.
I
Wait.
may I
What
respond
was
to
the
this,
last
please?
Yes, and
Hold
I'll
on.
just yeah.
You go ahead and hand it over. I have a question. Rithik just said
Dragons?
dragons. Yeah. Wasn't there one? Was there
Plural.
another?
Actually,
sorry,
let's.
there's two.
Well, I think they'll understand very clearly once I send this message.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
What's the
gonna
limit
look-
on this? It's
30 seconds.
1 minute.
it's
30
seconds?
30 seconds on the message, yeah.
I'm just gonna turn and look at. I'm gonna try to see where Cassie is. Well, where's Cassie?
Just kind
I'm
of.
opening up live
My
split.
Seelia side.
I've got live split open, Malachi. It's all good.
I'm just gonna turn and look at Cassie with a face of worry.
Cassiopeia just looks conflicted.
That's all I do.
He's writing it down.
absolutely.
He's not
We
fucking
hear
us up.
Kretash
Aw.
rehearsing in the corner.
I am not fucking around with this one.
Yeah. We have multiple though. We have 5 of those.
Well, it's five going back and forth.
Yeah, 5 going
Yeah.
So
back
we
and
only
forth.
have 2.
5 going back. No. 5 each
No,
going back
5
and
each.
No,
forth.
no, no. 5.
It's 5
is it
each.
5
Yeah,
each?
5
Yep,
each,
and
yes.
they reset at
Yeah.
sunrise.
Yeah. I know my shit. It's my stones.
So
I got the stones.
we just
I
got
got the
one.
rocket.
Rithik now has 4, right?
No, like he
Rithik
has
was
4,
the
yeah.
instigator, yes.
Yeah. So he
Now,
has,
Zephyr, confirm for me. Crybane is a white dragon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
That do be him. Yep. mhm.
thought so. But 10.
Got my finger poisoned on the live split button. More like I just want to tie Malachi than anything else.
1 to at time.
Time. Yes. Not tie. Not this time.
Nah, we can't restrain my movement.
Yeah.
If you want.
You'll always
Gosh,
have
it's
that one.
It's not really gonna do much right now, is it? I don't want to fuck
No,
up your
it's
ride.
not.
Believe it or not, I don't want to fuck up your guys' narrative right now.
Ah, yes. Very weather. It's raining dragons.
Hallelujah.
It's raining dragons. Hallelujah. It's raining women.
Drag.
Alrighty. And I will
Ready?
say, Rithik, we're nearby now. 2 dragons, an army of kobolds. Red dragon, white dragon, potentially cryovane, dragon-like humanoid in gold armor.
Of course.
8.78 seconds.
Okay. A few moments
Is
will
that all?
pass, and the stone will glow once again.
Yeah, it's not on me, but Mr. Focus.
Kretash, will you accept this message?
Absolutely.
And you will hear Rithik's voice. Noted. We also received a ransom letter from someone named Eliana. They have offered the trade of Livian and their assistant for Seelia. And the stone will stop glowing.
Refik talks a lot more than Malachi.
An assistant!
I'm-
Don't,
Oh.
don't touch me.
As I hear this, I'm just
Don't
gonna
touch me.
sit on the ground.
We need to create a fake Seelia.
And I will say, unofficially, they can go fuck themselves. Officially, they can go fuck themselves.
Agreed. And officially agreed.
That will be sent.
Oh, that's
5.35.
I said that to Rithik.
A few moments will pass and the stone will glow again.
We're accepting the message.
I
I'm
will accept the
assuming.
message.
I have to hear it from the person holding the stones. Don't worry. I don't plan on trading one life for another. I currently have Master Toe working on locating where this letter came from, and Caldera is focused on the tournament. I will do what I can. And the stone will stop glowing. And that is where we'll end it for
We've
tonight.
sent 2, right?
You've
Yes,
got
yes.
3 more.
We have sent 2.
You've got.
May have
If you
sent
want to
3.
send more messages, we can do that, and then we'll end.
Cassiopeia's gonna curl up in a
I,
fetal position.
Do I?
I
I'm
will send
gonna
one more message.
wait.
So you're actually curling up, right?
Oh yeah, into a little feathery ball.
I
Oh
will.
no.
I will walk over, put my hand on what I presume to be is your back, and I'll just sit down next to you.
She's like a soft,
I'm
feathery
guessing.
basketball.
I'm just gonna like reach out my hand for the stones.
Oh, 1 second, Celia. Let me send one more first. Rithik, we're heading back to Gardanus now. Call on us if you need our help.
Okay.
Do
And
we
then I'll
have
hand the
any
stone.
left?
You have 2 left.
Yeah, we've got 2 left.
Okay.
I've only used 3.
The sun will
I'll-
rise once we've got some sleep.
I'll just start
Exactly.
softly rubbing Cassiopeia's back.
Soft birdie.
The stone
I'm
will.
guessing.
The
I'm
stone will
guessing.
glow once again.
I'm gonna like focus on getting it.
Okay. Kretash, do you give the stone?
I already have.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. And he will say, "We will welcome your return. Perhaps this tournament will be a distraction whilst we decide our next move. I look forward to seeing Wa and whoever joins him competing. Remember,
Yeah.
teams of 3, no higher."
Oh.
I know who I'd
I'm
choose.
I'm guessing that the assistant is probably Cassiopeia's sister.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want to
Most
assume,
likely.
I can't respond to that.
Yeah. No, I'm like talking to like I'm talking to the body as
More than likely.
I'm gonna.
But they will find where that came from, and we will rescue them.
I'm gonna ask like the stones, and I'm gonna be like, can you give me more information on the assistant, and what are the terms of the trade?
A few moments will pass and the stone will glow with Rithik's final message. I have not met the assistant, and all I know is that they will trade the 2 lives of Livy and the assistant for your life. And you are to be escorted to the lookout by my guard. That is all I have for you. I'm sorry.
Which is very even if we have one more, he doesn't. So, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put away the stones and like
And
look
as
at
you
everyone.
do, I'd like everyone but Cassiopeia to deafen. And I will tell you where you can undeafen.
Everyone but Cassie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, where's my Discord thing? There
Hi, Barinade. Hello, Barinade.
Hello.
In your mind, you will sort of feel a fuzzy feeling, and the stars in the sky will begin to shift. You wish to go outside.
Oh hell yeah.
You look up, and the stars have shifted into a message.
Okay.
I don't know where I am, but I know you are looking for me. It is in your nature. We will find each other. All I can say is that I'm sorry that I was not honest with you sooner. And then the stars that put together this message, these words of glitter and light, will fade behind some clouds. And when the clouds have moved, it's the regular old night sky again.
What the fuck? Okay.
You stand outside. Silence. Not even an echoing roar to comfort you.
Cassie will probably just blow her eyes out for a little bit while she's outside, away from the party, I think.
Wait,
She's gonna what?
She's crying.
You walked away?
She's crying. And once Malachi's undeafened, which she has, that is where we'll call it for tonight.
Oh my god.
You walked away, right? Is that
She
what I'm
went
getting?
out. She went outside.
She's just standing outside. She's just
As
outside.
far as
She
you're
hasn't
all
left.
aware, she is outside crying.
So we went. All right. We'll sort this out. Next.
Yeah, like so
Okay.
all you guys would have seen is her walk outside, and now she is standing outside, crying like a baby child.
Oh.
And that's where I'll end it for tonight.
My god.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, next week, episode 24, Trinity Isle anniversary.
Yeah.
So we need to decide what are we doing to celebrate.
Oh,
And
shit.
and as you know, the cast are always the people who make the major decisions. As I feel like that's only fair. I put them through enough shit that I want you guys to be the ones to always decide where the story goes, where the show goes. You know, bonus sessions or stuff like that. So whatever you guys want to do for the anniversary, I will facilitate those needs accordingly.
Okay. We might have to think
Oh.
about it.
We could
Yeah.
run for an extra hour or so
I will be down.
if you guys are down for it. Obviously, the Australians are going to be the bigger ones to ask that question of.
I mean, that should be an issue for us.
Yeah, we can run. We can run for an extra hour if we're doing that.
What do we got room for, Baronade?
Extra hour, I think, is about as a good.
Well,
amount.
it's Saturday, so
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna be. It depends on what's happening afterwards.
Yeah.
And what's happening afterwards?
But I need to check. I need to make sure I'm not accidentally overriding some other plans.
Yeah.
Okay.
But an
we
extra
can,
hour, I think,
we
is
can
probably
talk
fine, yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
we'll discuss and by Tuesday we'll have a plan, and I will
Yeah.
announce what is happening on Twitter on Tuesday.
We could also dress up.
No.
I
No, I already explained that I can't do it because I'm traveling to a different country this week.
Fair. I mean, it doesn't have to be as your character. It can just be you just dress up. You know.
I mean, I'll be wearing. No one's gonna see it, but I'll be wearing a suit, and the cast
I don't
will
know, I might be
confirm.
able to-
The cast will confirm.
I might be able to thrift shop a suit together.
Wait, I do. I literally have a suit. I can wear a suit and tie. I wear that
I've
for
got
work.
one just there.
What about birthday suit?
no.
No.
We've
I
already
actually like
seen,
that. I like the
we've
suit and
already
tie.
seen plenty.
I was
from
going to
you,
say we've seen enough.
But yeah, right. We'll discuss what we'll do, and we will have that plan sorted by Tuesday. We'll have everybody check their schedules and make sure that everything works for everyone. And once we have done that, I will announce it. And yep, that's how it's gonna go. Baronade, you will be in charge of recap, which I think is
Yeah, fitting. It's fitting. Oh god.
Considering-
I'm so
But-
sorry.
Tragically fitting.
Yeah, considering she has the most information right now.
Only just barely.
Everyone got I think everyone except Kretash got a little bit of trauma today. I know you got trauma from Cryobane.
I was gonna say.
I didn't get any
That white
trauma.
dragon that
Yeah,
tried
but
to
you-
kill me.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
you-
no
you-
trauma.
You
I'm here.
you were controlled by Strahd. You've got stuff happening with you at the moment.
Oh, I didn't care about that. That was fine.
Yeah, you say that now.
I've got to choose 2 people to fight with me.
If you're the one that wants to go into the tournament.
Yeah,
could-
I said from day one.
You could all sign up because it's teams of 1, 2, or 3. It's just so you could do 2 teams and hope that you don't fight each other. But I will be discussing with Mr. Mars what we do for that. Because Mr. Mars is, I'm DMing it obviously, but Mr. Mars Caldera is the one running the tournament, so we'll be having a discussion about that most likely on Monday. So yeah, we will organize that and make sure it's ready to go.
I just want a yes or no from the message I'm sending you.
Okay. I am awaiting said message.
Just want a yes or no.
You can ask,
Okay.
but I'm not. I'll have to think about what the answer will be. Because obviously then I would have to do additional balancing. But
Okay.
that is
You
fine.
fucking bitch! You want to go on your own, don't you?
Could be. Maybe.
I
Who
was
knows?
asked a question about the tournament, and I will consider. It's certainly something that can be requested.
Really annoying because I want Kretash to be one of the people on my team.
But yeah, does anyone else have any announcements for this week?
No, not me.
I think WA has a tournament.
Oh yeah, I've got part 2 of the round robins for the Mario 64 Bingo tournament starting 11 AM Eastern Standard Time and 4 PM BST.
Nice.
So that'll be a lot of fun. That's day 2, the last one before the finals. And then I'll be in America. So.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
I love how the second I said like, oh no, I don't have anything, I was like, oh wait, never mind. I opened up your character here commissions on Twitch. On Twitter for like little cute emote / profile picture icons, and they're pumpkin themed for spooky season.
Alrighty.
And yeah, you can take that if you wanna.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we will, Has anyone else got anything else before we raid? We're gonna raid Ruby today, because he's playing Pokemon. And me and Malachi had to forfeit that, due to schedule clashes. So we're gonna go make up for it with a bit of a raid. But, anyone else got anything they want to announce before we head off to go see our potentially future Trinity Isle guest?
I do have one big announcement.
Go for it.
And that's Zephyr, I love you. You're a great DM, okay? I hope you know that.
That
Zephyr, I tolerate you. You're a moderately okay DM.
Baronade, that check will be with you in 2 days.
Wow, postal service.
I mean, it's sent a few days ago, but fucking he's in Australia, so it takes extra time, and I had to do transfers and conversions, so it's, yeah.
And I can tick that off the list.
Should be about 2.5 grand ish. So.
That's exactly how much that line costs. If anybody else wants a line from Cameo, all right, that's going to be 2.5 grand per compliment.
If you do it in the maid outfit, it's worth it.
I'm
Maybe
surprised.
for the anniversary stream, maybe.
Maybe.
Right.
Right. Let's head over to Ruby, shall we? Let's go raid Mr.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I am not sorry for what I've done to these people. But they may be for the decisions they've made thus far. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we leave, we will be doing a rundown of the cast one last time. So, goodbye and thank you to Takumi Inui, the human fighter, played by Shadowboy312.
That is I. Thank you for joining us. Can't wait to see you next week for the anniversary.
Goodbye and thank you to Kretash the Call, the Dark Elf Wizard, played by Malachi _ Gaming.
See you later.
Goodbye and thank you to Seelia / Celeste / Maya / something else, the half-son elf bar, played by Trinity Isle artist DelphiniumRai.
No more.
Well, Dimwit, you were called
Also-
Dimwit this week, so... But yes.
Look, it is what it is. But yeah. Thank you for running, Zephyr. You're amazing and we love you.
Goodbye and thank you to Wa Dastings, the human paladin warlock played by the TheMrWa.
That's me for joining, and if you don't join us next week for the anniversary, don't forget, Strahd will be watching.
And last but
Yes.
never least, thank you and goodbye to Cassiopeia, the Aracocca Druid played by the TheBarinade.
Baronade,
He's
you
still
muted.
muted. Malachi server muted him, didn't he?
Ah,
Hey,
wow.
no, why?
What another
Bye,
abuse of
bye.
power.
And of course,
Goodbye, everybody.
goodbye and thank you from me, your below average Dungeon Master.
Shut up.
Safe travels, everybody.
Ciao for now.